Hello, and welcome to the Cussing Pod, the only Flesh and Blood podcast who haven't seen the Compendium spoilers. Today, we are blind ranking the Compendium spoilers, looking at the new banned and restricted, and probably nothing else because there is a lot of cards to talk about.
I'm so excited.
I am so ecstatic. We have kept ourselves as blind as possible, so we're going to rate each card. Now, we're not going to have a lot of time to rate each card, so do expect mistakes. Actually, I disagree. Facts. Leo, we're all about facts today.
All facts.
We're going to get
If I
everything
say a
across.
card is A tier, it's gonna be A tier. There's
And
nothing else about it.
even if we are quote unquote wrong, everyone has to treat it as though it's an A tier because now we're YouTubers and we give an opinion. So,
Yep, that's true. In my opinion, always correct.
Always correct. So first, before we actually look at the cards, I've got Zenith Blade up on the screen here so that we're not looking at anything. I want to look at the banned and restricted announcement. We can see we've got Classic Constructed, no changes.
Oh my goodness.
Silver Age. Chain has been benched from Compendium of Rathe season via developer vote.
So Chain's gone.
Chain is gone this season.
All the tournaments have even started, I guess.
Wow, we didn't think this was going to happen because they said there won't be any bans or any voting. But I guess they reserve their right to ban something, or bench as they call it. When a hero is benched, they're not legal for Silver Age tournaments. If a hero has been benched before, they are main bench for a number of seasons equal to the time they've been benched. Yeah, we know all this stuff. Chain will not be legal for the Silver Age tournament play effective from Compendium of Rathe premiere February 6th until the pre-release of set 19. Well, that's going to make Vincent a whole lot more appetizing in Sage, and it makes me very happy that I haven't developed a Chain deck for Sage, even though I felt like I probably should have.
I feel a little bad for the people who haven't played Chain ever. Like, they joined Fab after he was banned in CC, and now they just kind of won't get a chance to play him at tournament level. Besides, LL, I guess.
Yeah, I do kind of want to play Chain, but old school, as we call it, boomer Chain with Seeds of Agony and Riftbind.
Yeah.
Seeds is banned in Sage, so you actually can't play that version anyway. So really, you're just kind of rune gating and playing pummels and stuff like that, which is Vincent's corner. So I say
it's kind of crazy how he gets a lot of stuff banned for Sage, and they still bench him before the seasons even start.
Right, he gets one of the most powerful cards banned, and then he is still too good, and they have to ban him anyway.
Interesting.
All right, so that's the only restricted. The next one will be March 2nd, so not too far away. Cool. Let's look at spoilers. Oh, before we look, we have to talk about the rating system. So we're going to go A through F. A being cards that will see widespread play in either CC, Sage, or both formats. They're cards that are likely to redefine a deck to significantly change either its place in the meta or the way it's built. And they have interesting designs. This is the gold standard A tier. B tier is cards that are likely to see play in some decks or most decks that they're legal in CC and Sage, but they either lack interesting design or they lack a bit of power. C cards are either interesting designs and aren't strong, or they're maybe a little bit strong but aren't that interesting. This is like your common cards that just kind of fill a role, right? They're like your mediocre blues or something like that. D tier cards are ones that will maybe see play, but only in niche scenarios. And they are weak right now, but in the right meta, they could be good, or if they got new cards printed that kind of fit their playstyle, could be good. But right now, or most commonly, not very good. And F tier cards seem bad. We can't really see any reason to play them. they're either under-supported, so they don't have cards that work with them, or there's other cards that outclass them, and there's not really any reason to play these cards.
I'd also like to add, can we add an S tier? One card each that's our favorite card that has been spoiled today.
Absolutely, we can do a favorite card at the end of the pod.
Yippee! You heard it here first. Favorite card coming.
Favorite card coming. All right. We're ready?
Already. I'm ready.
Oh, it's loading. It's taking a moment. All right.
Well,
first new card that we haven't seen. Buzzard Helm. When this defends, draw a card and discard a card. This is a brute helmet, by the way, with temper 1. When it defends, draw a card, discard a card at random. If the card discarded had 6 or more power, it gets +1. So this is temper 2, with a draw discard being the condition to get the actual 3 block value. It seems pretty good.
It seems alright. This seems good. Temper 2 in Sage seems great.
Yes. I
Doing the
think
thing.
that my concern with this helmet would be that KO, both KOs, or I guess all 3, have a temper 2 equipment that doesn't require this. So it's somewhat unlikely that any of the KOs run this helmet. But Levia could, helps fill Graveyard, and Rhinar could. Rhinar's helmet is Battle Worn 1 and kind of does the same draw discard, so I could definitely see a Rhinar running this. I'm going to maybe give this one a C tier.
I was thinking the same thing. C seems very C. Based.
C all the way.
Yeah.
All right. Predatory Plating. We saw this one yesterday, but we can quickly talk about it. Or a few days ago. It's a brute chest with Guardwell 2, so it blocks 2 once but doesn't break. Instant destroy this, gain a resource, only if you control a attack with 6 or more power. So this basically means when you're attacking or blocking with an attack with 6 or more power, you can get a resource. This card's insane, right?
This card's pretty good.
It's 2 block value and 1 resource, and the condition is very easy for KO to meet, as well as pretty much any other.
Yeah, it's a brute condition. You're going to be controlling a 6 block at one point.
This seems like it will be the brute chest in Sage, and there'll be very little reason to play anything else, which I think means it's an A tier.
I think so. I think this is a solid A tier.
Okay.
Just for Sage, though.
Yeah, it's probably not. It's a good budget option, maybe. Secra Strapping, a brute arms. It doesn't block. Well, it blocks for 0. If you've pitched a card with 6 or more power this turn, this gets Spell Void 3. That is a lot of Spell Void.
That's a lot of Spell Void.
That's interesting. So if you Arcane Barrier by pitching a 6 power, this then turns on and you can use it on the same instance of Arcane?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, because you're responding to the Arcane by pitching to AB, which would then allow this before the AB hits you.
Well, no, because AB is a prevention effect. When you are dealt damage, you can pay to prevent it, right? So, but the Assassin Arcane Barrier spell voids work this way, so I'm going to assume this one also works that way.
Okay.
Well, this seems like in the right matchup, it's really, really powerful.
Yeah, I think it's a B.
That's a B, right?
Yeah, it's a B. Has it spot?
Yeah, has a spot.
Hey,
Shamantic Shinbones. Brute Legs, block for 0, Arcane Barrier 1. Full stop.
Wait, we got Null Rune Boots.
We have Null Rune Boots. It wasn't just Guardian.
What?
Alright, so this
Can I put this at F just because
this is F, right? Yeah.
Yeah, this is F.
It doesn't make anything notably better until we see another card that supports it.
I can't wait till we're so wrong when we see a broken card.
For now, F tier.
F tier.
Right, rip off the top. Brute Action. 1 cost yellow, blocks for 2. Draw a card, pitch a random card from your hand. That's pretty cool. If the card you pitch has 6 or more power, your next attack gets +3. Go again. So, you pay 1. You pitch something random. and it gets +3.
This is this is a C for me.
It's interesting.
It's interesting, but I
It
don't think
doesn't
it's very
discard a
strong.
card,
Yes.
but it does.
It also costs one, so you have to already be pitching.
But it does draw a card and then pitch a card, which means you're actually getting the value out of the card you draw, theoretically.
Yeah.
Whereas most brute cards you draw and discard, so you don't actually get to keep a draw. This actually seems like it might be good in like Tough Nut, right?
Don't say his name. I don't want to hear that guy's name. Um, yeah, it actually does seem pretty good in Tough Nut.
I don't know exactly how this will be good, but I kind of feel like this could be a B.
Yeah, I'm still gonna stick with C.
I think that's fair. I'm not
Mm.
brute pilled enough to understand if this is good. But like on value, you pay one, you have two resources floating, you get up to three more resources and +3. So that's like you you get the pitch value back. So let's not count that, and then you get like +3. That's kind of good. I don't know.
Also, we should say these cards up until now have been rare.
This is true. All the cards we're talking about today will be rare or common, so they will all be legal in Sage. Aggressive Pounce. This is a red brute attack. It costs 2, attacks for 6, and blocks for 3. If you've intimidated an opponent this turn, it gets Go Again. So this gives Reinhardt a little bit more access to Go Again. But
Yep.
other than that, seems useless, right? Because most brutes aren't intimidating with Go Again anyway.
Yeah. Good in
Still,
Rhino. I think that's where that's where it stops.
you have to intimidate. You have to play an attack. Or I guess you can go non-attack intimidate
Mm.
this. Yeah, this seems actually like it might be okay in CC for Reinhardt, right?
Yeah, this actually seems like a good card in both formats, Sage and CC. Also, it's a 6/3 block, which is great.
Yeah. I think that it's
Um,
not like game warping or going to change how Reinhardt's built. So
yeah,
I think it's probably just a B.
yeah, I think this is a B. Helps Rhino. That's nice. Like to see it.
Yeah. That comes in yellow and blue as well. Bear Hug, we saw this one in the KO deck. This is a brute attack. It's a 2 for 7 at red, and it blocks for 3. Play this only if you have pitched a card with 6 or more power this turn.
This with a rip off the top seems pretty good.
That's true. Otherwise, seems kind of bad.
Yeah, it seems a little bit.
The red one, definitely. I think the blue one being a 5 power means that KO can run it in blue and be happy,
Yeah,
which is what happened in the KO Sage deck, so that makes sense.
yeah. I think the blue is pretty okay, but I don't see really a use for the red.
I agree. This is probably a D.
I think this is a D. Yeah.
It's like a card that you're not completely happy running, but it might be better than something bad.
Yeah.
All right, we're on to Guardian cards.
Woo!
Enclosed Firemind. Guardian
this
Head, 0 block, Arcane Barrier 1. Leo, I know you've got thoughts.
This card makes no sense to me. It's the same as the brute one earlier. We got spoiled, and it just makes no sense. Why would you not play Null Rune? Does the Guardian subtype really matter that much? I just can't figure out why this is made.
Knowing that Brute also got one, I feel like LSS just had to make full sets of equipment, and they wanted some of that equipment to block physical and some of that to block arcane, it seems.
Yeah.
So they probably just
I-
kind of didn't have an idea that was balanced for.
Yeah. I understand that for new players getting into the Sage as well, if you want to just buy a deck and go, buying Null Rune is annoying, as it's usually pretty much hard to buy. So this might just be a way to semi-reprint Null Rune for class specifics.
It's interesting, but it is an F tier.
It is an F tier.
That doesn't do anything new.
Yeah.
Magmatic Carapace, we've seen this one for a long time, but I think it's still cool enough to talk about. It's a Guardian chest with 2 block and Guardwell, and whenever you play an aura, note this is play, not create, you can tap Magmatic Carapace and pay 1 to make a Seismic Surge.
I love this card. I think it's great. I think it's super good in Sage.
This has to be Guardian's best chest in Sage.
Easily.
The other option they have is the Temper 2 that gives your opponent a Vigor token. And this is probably better unless you are trying to fatigue your opponent, like, as your only strategy.
Absolutely. I think, and it's fun. It's so fun. It's one of the best parts of Guardian I like.
I think this is a B tier.
I can go with B tier. That's fair.
I think it's got an interesting design, but it's not likely to see play in CC, I doubt. And I don't think it's powerful enough to be an A.
Yeah, 100%.
Volcanic Vice. Guardian Arms, 0 block. If you've created a Seismic Surge this turn, it gets Spell Void 3. This is good. You were talking earlier in this week to me about how you wanted Spell Void for your Guardian decks.
Yep. I hate the idea of pitching to Arcane Barrier and running AB4 for Wizard and stuff.
Still,
this is good.
Having to have created a Seismic Surge means that this is basically only Spell Void on your turn.
Yes. But the chess piece that we were just looking at is that you can do that anytime.
You can do that at any time, that's true. So you can play an instant Aura, pay 1, Seismic Surge, Spell Void 3.
Yep.
But also decks like Icelander and Kano in Sage, they will be doing Arcane on your turn, so this is still good in that case.
I kind of wish it said if you created an aura this turn, so that way you could play the instant speed auras.
I kind of wish it said if you control a Seismic Surge.
Yeah.
I think this is a C. It's fine.
It's fine. It's cool. Interesting design, but not crazy.
Yeah, maybe good enough to see play.
Yeah.
Basalt Boots. This is Guardian Legs. 1 block with Temper. And if you control a Seismic Surge, it gets +1 defense. So this is Temper 2 as long as you control a Seismic.
I think this is B. This is great.
This is really powerful.
Yeah. Temper 2 is just awesome, and you're always going to have a Seismic.
Yeah. The only other option for Guardian in Sage is the boots that give your opponent a Quicken with Temper 2. Civic Steps.
Giving your opponent Quicken, not that great compared to my thing costs less. I get Temper 2.
Yeah, I think this is a B.
Love it. Yep, B.
Alright, we're on to Guardian cards. This is a yellow block card for 3 called Valahai Riven. When this defends, you can pay up to 3 resources, and you create that many Seismic Surge tokens.
This is great.
This is really good in Valda, right? This is...
Yeah.
You block 3, you pay 3, but you get the 3 back because they turn into Seismics. And then you get free Dominate.
Yeah, this is awesome.
This is probably good enough to see play in CC, right? If you're playing Valda, which, let's be clear, isn't a good deck, but this will make it better.
Yeah, I love this. This is awesome design. Being a yellow is a little interesting. But that's fine. That's fine.
Better than being a red, I guess.
Yeah.
I think this could be an A tier, honestly.
This is awesome.
Specifically in Valda, I think it's probably not good enough to see play anywhere else.
No. Yep. I think this is an A tier. I can agree with that. Awesome design, playable, great.
Hell yeah. Distant Rumbling. This is a Guardian Aura. It comes in all 3 colors. It's a 0 cost and it blocks 3. When this enters the arena, draw a card, then put a card from your hand 5th from the top of your deck. That's funny.
What?
So you don't draw it next turn, you draw it the turn after.
Okay.
And then at the start of your turn, you destroy this and make 3 Seismic Surge tokens. Notably, it doesn't have Go Again. So this is worth 3 resources next turn. Sorry, no. Next turn it breaks and makes seismics. The turn after that, the seismics break and give you the resources. So that's
So
why
the
it puts
telling
it
draw the fifth.
fifth from
Yeah.
the top. So by the time you see that attack, your seismics are ready.
It's interesting.
This is
It is a
bad.
yeah. It is a 3 block.
It doesn't
It
have
costs
go again,
0
Leo.
red. This is a good Arsenal card, I guess.
Is it?
I mean, it's an Arsenal banking 3 seismics if you
You
block
have
the
to
art.
have an attack in your hands to get the kind of setup potential, which means that you have a card in your hand and you're not going to play it.
This card sucks.
This is a straight
I'm
up F,
trying.
I
I'm
think.
trying. Yeah, this is an
You
F.
could
This
call it a
is
D, but I think there's no reason to play this.
yeah. I yeah. And we've got a cycle of these in yellow and blue.
Yeah, so the yellow makes two seismics and the blue makes one seismic.
That's so interesting. Yeah, I think they're all
I
Fs.
think they're
It's
Fs.
I want to fight for it, but it's not giving me a lot to go for.
Rights of Earth Law. This is a Guardian action aura, getting lots of auras. It's a 0 cost and it blocks 3. When this enters the arena, you create a Seismic Surge token. At the start of your turn, destroy this, and then your next Guardian attack gets +3.
I
So
love this.
this is 4 value. You get a Seismic and 3.
Yeah, this seems
It
whatever
doesn't have
Distant
go
Album
again
was
though.
trying to do.
This is a much better card to like block out 3 cards,
Set up.
drop this next turn, like punish.
Yep, I think this is good.
I think this is good, especially because a lot of Guardian auras that like buff your next attack cost something and don't have go again.
Yeah,
Takes so much of your hand to set them up.
yeah, I
Still,
think
go on.
it's the no go again dot kind of brings it down a whole power level.
Yeah.
You can't just play this and then swing out if you're punishing your opponents. You're drawing this in your hand when your opponent doesn't attack you. Kind of makes it a dud. You can always just, I guess, set it in Arsenal and wait for a turn where you are going to block out.
Yes.
But yeah, I think this is a C for
Yeah,
me.
I was gonna say C as well, where it like could see play. It's not particularly strong, but the red one could see play somewhere.
Yeah,
Probably in Velda because Seismic
probably.
Surge. Alright, that comes in yellow and blue as well. And then we're on to ninja cards. Mask of the Swarming Claw. This is the ninja helmet, the ninja headpiece. It blocks for 0. It has Arcane Barrier 1 and Spell Void X, where X is the number of chain links you control. This card's really good.
This guy's awesome. Also, I love the art so much.
Crab
I love Crab.
helmet.
Crab helmet. This
So
is great.
yeah, so this is Arcane Barrier 1 helmet, which makes it playable already. Except it also spell voids somewhere between 1 and 4. Like, especially in red line ninjas like Syndra and Fi.
Every turn as well.
Yeah, this can definitely see play in CC when we have a a wizard that's more likely to deal damage on your turn. I guess you could
Yeah.
play this into Verdance, so when they're trying to Storm Stride as you, they have to commit to it early in the turn instead of late.
Mm.
Still, I think this is an A tier, and it will come up in CC. It's definitely going to be good in Sage, and it is
Absolutely.
the best option for doing what it does.
I agree. I think this is an A2.
Sweet. Double Cross Strap. This is a ninja chest, blocked for 0. It has instant destroy this, get a resource. Only if you've hit 2 or more times this combat chain. It also has Arcane Barrier 1. This is also really good.
Yeah, what's so interesting about this is it doesn't just say Arcane Barrier. It has another ability.
It has another ability.
Yeah. They should do that with Guardian and
Yeah.
maybe Brute. But yeah, this is a good card. I think this is great.
Possibly good enough to be your main chest piece in a ninja, because it still gives you
I
one
would say so.
resource, which is what most ninja chest pieces would do.
It's the condition to do it isn't that crazy as well.
It's really, really easy to hit two
Yeah.
or more times. Yeah, I think that in some ninjas, like Fi, Syndra won't probably see play in Sage very much, but I think that this is the best Arcane Barrier piece in chest, obviously. And I think
Agree.
it's close to good enough to be your main chest anyway.
Yeah, I think I agree. I think this is an A. I think it's probably going to be see widespread play. Main chess piece on board.
Yeah, I think this is probably a B, actually.
You think so?
Yeah, it's likely to see play, and it has a somewhat interesting design. Okay, Dyed Silk Sleeves. This is a ninja arms. It blocks one but has blade break. It has an attack reaction on it. For one resource and tap, destroy a dagger you control that's not on the active chain link. Target attack a ninja attack action card while sorry, this is confusing. Target ninja attack action card on the active chain gets +1. When the combat chain when the combat chain link resolves, if the attack didn't hit, destroy the arms.
Interesting.
Okay, so you pay one attack, you destroy a dagger, then your attack gets +1, and if the attack doesn't hit, the arms blow up.
This is like Arcana Scar Apps. Is the
Yeah.
thing that yeah, this is Arcana Scar Apps for daggers, and then they blow up if the attack doesn't hit.
This makes Syndra playable in
Yeah.
Sage. She has a repeatable way to destroy daggers.
I can't believe they gave Sage just flick knives, but
Well, it's not flick
oh,
knives. I was going to say it's a really interesting design that kind of mirrors flick knives, but is worse in a lot of ways.
yeah, it's cool to see flick knives reprinted though. It's
It costs one and it can blow itself up.
yeah, I'm fine with this. That's fine.
Although I do think that it's likely to see play in Syndra and Sage, as well
Yeah,
as possibly other decks, but probably not. Um,
it's
and
in
it
Iron.
does completely redefine that whole deck. So I think it's an A tier.
Yeah, I think so too. I can agree with that.
I really like that card. I was wondering what they were going to do to like introduce a flick knife type effect. Ninja Equipment Legs, block 1, Battle Worn. That's good. It's got 2 steps forward. Instant, destroy this. Create an agility token. Activate this only if you've hit 2 or more times this chain. That's interesting. This is the first time Ninja gets access to agility in a real way.
Mm.
But also, why does Ninja want an agility token when they often have...
Go again innately on cards.
Yeah, I guess you can play this in decks like Katsu and skip combo chains closer to the end.
Yep.
I think this is probably good in Katsu, especially in
I guess
Sage.
there are quite a few ninja cards that have a criteria you have to meet to get go again.
Yes.
So this can just skip that entirely.
Yeah. It also means that in Ira you can do like 6 power into 6 power more,
Yeah.
easily. And it has Battle Worn 1, which makes it pretty on rate.
Yeah.
This seems like a
Seems
pretty
really
good legs. I think it's probably a B, right?
I think it's a B.
Sweet.
It's not very interesting, but it's very good.
Yeah. Alright, Feign Vengeance. This is a ninja attack action. Oh, this is so interesting. It's a blue 0 cost. It attacks for 0, and it has +3. When this chain link resolves, if there's a card defending this, you draw a card. Go again.
0 attack that draws a card on resolution when nothing's blocking it.
So the key to this card is that it has Vengeance in the name, which means that Arcana Scar Apps can buff it and then buy back your sword when it hits.
Yeah, it's almost a free 1 damage.
It's kind of a free 1 damage, but you have to risk your sword on it.
Yeah, but this is interesting because this is where Null comes into effect, dare I say it. You can just defend with armor that doesn't blow up.
Right, but why would your opponent do that? Because then you will
There's no
draw a
reason
card.
not to. if there is a card. Oh, okay. No, you're so right. I thought
Yeah.
there is no card.
No, no. If they defend it, you draw a card. If they don't defend it, you get to Scar Wraps it, presumably.
Yeah.
This
It's
is going to
such a
see play in Edge IRL. I don't think it's going to redefine the deck, though.
no. I think it's just gonna fit in there nicely into Agile already.
I don't
Um,
see how this is playable in Sage, though, because Arcana Scar Wraps doesn't exist, which means this card is kind of worthless.
yeah.
C tier?
Interesting though. Yeah, I think this is cool. Not crazy, but cool.
Not crazy, but cool. Become the Bottle. Ninja Attack. It's a 0 cost 3 attack at red. It does come in all the colors, and it blocks 2. When this attacks, choose a card on the combat chain. Become the Bottle gets that card's name, and it has go again. This is interesting.
0-3 go again that can fix Katsu lines. This is good.
Yeah, I think that because it can't start any lines itself, it's kind of weak. It can like repeat a line if you have multiple finishes for the same line in your hand.
Yep.
I don't
I,
know if
I,
this is good.
I'm leaning towards D right now, but I do like the design.
I think it's
Um,
probably better in CC than it is in Sage.
yeah. Uh,
I think this is
uh,
probably a C. I don't think it's a D. Especially the blue being, a Kadachi blue at 0 cost
not sure.
means that it can see play in Katsu, and maybe every now and then you have 2 blues in hand, and this kind of fixes something. You can also, you can't tutor it off Katsu's ability because he only tutors 4 combo cards.
Yeah. You can discard it to a tutor though,
You
which
can
is
discard the tutor. I think this is a C. This is kind of mid.
yeah. I'm being convinced. There are better cards that can already change their names.
Well, there's just Be Like Water is the only one.
Yeah.
And that only becomes one of 3 names. It can't become anything.
Okay, that's true. Well, I can go with C here. I think I've been convinced.
Okay. Become the Cup. Okay. Ninja attack action, 0 cost, 3 at red, blocks for 2. When you play this, choose a color. It becomes the chosen color. Or it gets the chosen color. So if this is red and you choose blue, it's both a red and a blue. And it has go again.
That's
Man,
very
they just
interesting.
love head jabs over there.
They do.
Okay.
I I don't exactly know what this does.
It's
Personally,
really
I
good
don't.
in Zen, right? Because you play the red one, so you get all 3 damage, but you choose blue, and then you can transcend because you played a blue card.
Uh, no, you're so right. I forget transcending is a thing. Yeah, that seems pretty good for Zen. Head jab for Zen that triggers
Yeah.
transcend.
You get to
Pretty
transcend
good.
off a good card instead of a bad card.
Yeah.
I don't feel like the blues. I guess you could play the blue in like a draconic hero that wants blues, like Fi, and then name it red so that you can play cards that care about playing reds. But
Yeah.
I don't think it's actually good. It's just the only thing I could think of.
A very niche thing now.
Maybe a C. I guess this is going to see play in Zen.
Yeah.
I
I
guess
still think
the
it
red
fits.
is a B, and everything else is like an F.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna put it at C altogether. I think the set has to be rated together. So
Yeah,
C.
okay, we'll do C. All right, we have a Guardian, sorry, not Guardian, a Warrior equipment suite. Head, chest, arms, legs all do the same thing. Double checking, yes. So all of them say block 1, temper, unity. When this defends together with a card from hand, it gets +1 until the end of turn. So they're all temper 2 equipment, as long as you're also blocking with a card from hand. These are all really, really strong.
These are very strong. I think they will be the main board equipment for Warrior.
Yeah, not a full set of 4, but I think that whenever you
But
have a slot that isn't filled by a better equipment, this is where you go to instead of something like Blade Beckner, which means pretty good.
it's pretty good. It's pretty insane. No conditional effect that your opponent can interact with, like Blade Reckoner. Um,
Yeah, I think that if you run all four of these, you end up with what 3, 6, 9, 12 more health. Basically,
yeah,
you can definitely play
that is
fatigue.
good.
You could definitely play Axe Warrior and play all four of these, and that's probably a real deck now.
I'm probably going to be trying that out.
I reckon this is probably a B.
I'm going with A here.
Oh,
I think
it does
I think it will
kind
see
of.
widespread play, and it does redefine fatigue warrior. Honestly,
I guess that's true. I'm gonna stick with B though.
I'll go with A.
All right. Warrior card Rend Flesh. This is a blue warrior action, and it has 3 block. Until end of turn, whenever a sword you control hits a hero, you can remove a +1 counter from it to make them lose 2 life. And then it has
Oh,
go
I like
again.
this. I like this a lot.
This is really good in Hala with Sharpen, right?
Yeah, that's insane with
Because
Hala.
you're gonna lose the counters anyway.
Yep, this is really cool. Also,
Still,
I like it. It's a you may remove. So, say you have 2 counters on Dawnblade, you play this and swing. Now your opponent's like, shit. I I should block out to give them to remove all the counters, but also they're probably going to remove the counters themselves anyway.
I don't know, but
Um,
it is a
I
blue
like
that only
the-
gives you 1 to 2 value if it hits.
yes, it offers them a choice, which I like. It's the warrior thing where it's like, would you like to block or not?
I guess in Dorinthia, the plan is generally to block it out anyway, so this does effectively nothing to change that game plan. I think in
Yeah,
Hala, where you're going to lose your counters, this seems playable, but I think like there are better warrior blues that do something more than +2 damage, right?
yeah, but most of the good warrior blues are reprise cards or just provoke.
Well, that yeah, we're
This
talking about Sage here. I don't think this is CC.
no, you're right. I can see how playing it is easy.
I don't think this is good enough. I actually think this is a D.
Really, I think I'm gonna put it at C. I like it.
Hmm. If came in red and it turned your counters into a boom grenade, I'd be in. But it doesn't. It only
That,
comes in
that
blue.
might be a little too strong.
All right. Display craftsmanship. This is a warrior attack reaction. It costs 2, which is pretty interesting. Not many of them do that. And it blocks 3. Target weapon attack gets +4. There's no reprise there. It just does that. If the weapon has been sharpened this turn, put a +1 counter on it. Okay.
This is a 2 cost 5
In
some
Hala.
deck. Yeah, this is better overpower. No condition to meet.
Yeah. I
Puts another
think
counter.
even it being a 2 for 4 with no reprise means that in decks that don't sharpen, it has a place.
Yep.
Still, I don't think it's that powerful. It's interesting.
I don't think so. It's interesting.
The blue one gets you +2 and the counter if it's been sharpened.
Yeah. So a 2 for 3 honestly is still fine.
That's an okay blue.
Yeah, if you're sharpening.
Still, I think this can't be better than a C.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna put this at C.
Yeah, okay. Might C play. Cut and carve. That's hilarious. This is good art.
Love this.
0 cost warrior action. Blocks 3. Comes in all 3 colors. Right? Yes. It says sharpen target sword you control. So you put a counter on it, but you remove all the counters at the end of turn. If it has a +1 counter on it, which it will because it's just sharpened, its next attack gets dominate.
I love this. This is awesome. The art alone makes me want to play it.
Yeah, so in Dorinthia, dominate's really powerful,
Mm.
but losing the counters makes it a little bit less useful.
Yeah, this could be a niche in Dorinthia where you are. Can we look at the blue for a second? I need to look at the blue.
It if 3 or more +1 counters, it gets dominate. That's bad.
Yeah, blue unplayable. Okay.
Maybe in Hala, right? maybe.
Yeah, it depends on how much she's sharpening. I don't. I still think it's kind of mid.
I think
The red
giving Warrior
one.
Dominate is pretty rare, so it has to be like a C because it does something unique and somewhat powerful, but
Yeah.
I don't know, it seems a bit weak other than that.
This honestly, I can see the red one seeing play in maybe Kasai. Honestly,
Oh yeah, I didn't even think of Kusai.
giving Kasai dominate is pretty disgusting.
It's pretty cool. Try and get her
Yeah.
gold better. Yeah, actually, I think that
Yeah.
this is, and she could play the yellow. Although no, because she's never going to get
No,
two
she
counters
can't.
on a sword.
No.
Still, probably a C. That's an interesting point.
I like it. Yeah, very interesting. See.
All right, mech equipment. Banishing is a head. It's a base as well. It's got Battle Worn 1. It says action, tap, banish an Evo, create a ponder. An Evo from your hand, let's be clear. In Teklo, this is the best head in CC and in Sage. A tier.
Yep. A tier.
Alright,
Easily.
easy peasy. Embryo, that's an interesting name. Base Vizier. Mechanologist base head. 0 block. Has Arcane Barrier. If you would be dealt arcane damage, you can remove a steam counter from a hyperdriver to prevent 1 damage.
I
So
like this.
this is like a max tech.
It's interesting how they put Arcane Barrier on equipment and then add extra abilities. I think that's really cool.
Still, like the extra ability's bad, right? You're only playing
Yeah,
this
yeah.
in max.
Yeah.
In which case, you probably don't care about the base bit because he doesn't typically play
Whatever.
Evos. This is like a C. It is better
Yep.
than Arcane Barrier Helmet.
It is. It's a C. I agree.
Embryo, I still don't like that. Base
I
Cortex,
don't.
Mechanologist based Chest. It has Guard Well, but it blocks for 0. If you control a Hyperdriver, it gets +2. Okay, so they're really pushing for like either Teklo to play
Hyperdriver.
Hyperdrivers, which seems really bad, or
Yeah.
Max to play Evos, which seem really bad. But this is a 2-block equipment that can then be Evoed onto, so it's probably like a C.
Yeah, it's a C. It's interesting. I reckon there could be cards later. I reckon that
Make
like
Hyperdrivers.
mechs could change their item names, which I think could be cool.
That's kind of an interesting idea.
It's an interesting idea. But yeah, I think it's a C. It's
Alright.
fine.
Embryo base digits. Mechanologist arm base. 1 block temper. Instant. Tap this and a cog you control. This gets +1 until the end of turn.
This is cool.
This is cool. So they're really pushing for non-Teklo mechs to play Evos.
Well, this is cogs.
Yeah, exactly. So like Puffin. Still, this
Yeah.
is a 2-block. This is a 3-block temper. Sorry, a 2-block temper in Puffin, right?
Yeah, this is good.
You can ignore the base bit, and this is actually really good.
Yep.
This is a B, right?
This is B. I think it's going to be playing
You
Puffin
just
easily.
ignore the base bit.
What other arms does she have?
In Sage, not really anything important, I don't think.
Yeah.
Alright, Embryo base walkers, 0 block, legs, it's a base. It has Quell 1. So you can Quell with this, and then Evo on top of it before the end of turn to make it not die. Yep.
That's cool.
That's cool. Still a C.
Still a C.
It's better than all the other leg Evos, I assume, but it doesn't make it particularly good.
Nah.
Alright, that's Majestic. We're not going to talk about that one. Blast Rig, 0 cost, 1 Mechanologist attack. It blocks for 3. Evo upgrade gets +1 for each Evo you have equipped, and it has boost. So this is at base a 1 card 1 boost, which is really bad. At absolute max is a 1 card 5 boost, which is really good.
I hate the design. I think it's boring. It's just mech boost. Like
It does force you to play Evos.
It does, but it's boring.
It's still a C, right?
It is, but
cool.
Yeah.
And this doesn't come in any other colors.
Yeah.
All right, Speed Demon, 0 cost mech attack. It attacks for 3 and blocks for 3. It says scrap, so you can banish an item or equipment from your graveyard. If you control a hyperdriver, it gets +1. When this attacks, if you scrapped a hyperdriver, you create a hyperdriver with 2 steam counters.
This is cool.
Yep, so it's still pushing Max to be the deck that actually plays hyperdrivers in the deck.
Yeah.
But if you do, it's kind of good.
Yeah, this is cool. I like this a lot.
Oh, this
This is
doesn't
B for
have
me.
go again or boost.
Nope, and that's why I'm putting it B because I like it.
But yeah, when you scrap and you get the hyperdriver, you can then crank it. So you can kind of give it go again.
It's also 0 for 4 if you control hyperdrive, which is on right, but
Yeah. I mean, 0 for
mech.
4 no go again is not on rate for mech.
Well, it's conditional go again, so
Yeah. This is, yeah, probably a B.
yeah, I think it's a B. It doesn't come in
Trebuchet.
any color.
Yeah, it doesn't. All these cards are monocolor.
Hmm.
0 cost, 1 attack. Mech, action, attack. Blocks 3. When it attacks, you can boost. And then the next attack that you boost gets +2. This is really, really good.
Good.
This
This
is
is
a
great.
3 power blue, effectively.
Mm-hmm.
A tier.
Very good. A tier.
Assembly module. 0 cost item with crank. When this enters the arena with this enters the arena with a steam counter. Just one. At the start of your turn, you can destroy it. So you have to destroy it unless you remove a counter. Action tap. Search your deck for a hyperdriver. Put it into the arena, then shuffle. Oh,
This is interesting.
that's super cool.
Yeah.
So you crank this, you tap it, you go get a hyperdriver. In max, you can crank the hyperdriver. Otherwise, that is the end of your turn because the action hasn't got go again.
Yeah.
Even though this is interesting, it kind of seems bad. I'm gonna put it at C.
I'm leaning towards D. It's cool, but
Is
yeah,
it good?
I don't think so. This is
Probably
a D.
not. Evo base head. So this is a cycle. There's Evo base head, chest, arms, legs. They all do the same thing. They're all blue 0 cost Evos, and they're also bases. So you can Evo this onto something, and then you can Evo something onto this. They all block 1, and they have battle worn. They say if you have a base head equipped, transform this into the new one. And it says Evo heads you play cost 1 less. And then the chest says chest and blah 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 blah.
Yeah, this is cool. I like this cycle.
This
I
is
love the
yeah.
art. Teklo looks so funny in
Oh,
shitty
that is
armor.
actually Tekla, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a bunch of bases, which is good for Teklo because he has very low access to that. They're also
Mm.
blues. They can block from hand, but not very well. And then they can block and not break, and they make the next thing cheaper.
Yeah.
Notably, the 4 cost Evos become 3 cost, and then they
Which
trigger
is
because
useful.
they have a name. Whoa. This has got to be a B cycle, right? This is
Yeah.
actually kind of good.
This is pretty cool. I like this quite a bit. It's a big for me too.
Actually, I'm going to give it an A because I think it's going to redefine Teklo, right?
Yeah, probably. They cost 0, so they're able to get Evo upgrades online immediately. They also late game let your 4 cost be 3 cost. Yeah, I think you're right actually. I think this is an A. This is
Sweet.
Tekla good? Question mark.
Probably
My
not.
bingo card is looking crazy.
Heavy Metal Hardcore. This is a mech attack with 3 attack and 3 block. It costs 0. If an Evo has been banished from boosting this turn, it gets +1, and then it has boost. So it's another 0 for 3 that has 4 power if you meet a condition, which mech has shit tons of,
Yeah.
which makes this probably a D or a C.
Yeah, this is nothing crazy.
It might see play,
Yeah, I'm gonna put this a D.
just because you hate mech cards.
I do.
And that comes in all the colors. Heart Wrencher, 0 for 3 and 3 block. It has boost. This
This
is
is actually
worse
worse.
than... Oh, shit. This is a wrench attack!
Oh, wait a minute.
Holy
Hold on.
fuck.
Oh my goodness.
A tier.
A tier. This is awesome.
This gets
We were so
+2
close.
off Crankshaft.
Yeah, we were so close to putting this at terrible, and it's actually pretty cool.
A tier, run 9.
Yeah.
You play Crankshaft and you play like 2 of these, and then you attack with your wrench, and your crankshaft's got 6 value that turn.
Also, flavor text is awesome. Love that. Yeah, this is a great car. This is awesome. This is A.
A tier. Alright, Ranger equipment. Cloaked. Oh, that's really cool. So this is a chest trap, starts face down. Holy shit, I love it.
Wow, this is awesome.
When this is equipped face down, so while this is equipped face down, when an attack with Go Again hits you, you can destroy it and create a frailty token under each opponent's control.
This is awesome. This is really cool.
This does a damage with Riptide, right?
It does, yeah. Because it triggers a trap triggering.
A tier.
A tier. This is awesome.
Concealed Pathogen. Same thing. It's a chest. If an attack hits and there was an attack reaction played on that chain link, everyone else gets a Blood Rot.
This is awesome.
This probably is only B, because not many people actually activate attack reactions.
It's cool that you get options for cloaked chest equipment though, so no one just knows you're running the...
Oh, these all are a chest.
Yeah,
oh my gosh. Still, I think it's a B.
Yeah.
Concealed Sedative, same thing, but if it has greater power than base, you can give everyone an inertia token. This one's an A. This is... inertia is arguably the best token in most cases.
Love it. That entire cycle of chest equipment, that's A for me. That's so cool.
Yeah, in total, that's an A. I think that the Blood Rot run's just weaker because the condition is hard.
Yeah.
Bolt Boots.
Good.
Battle Worn 1, Ranger Legs. Attack reaction. Pay 1, destroy this. Target arrow with greater power than base gets Go Again. We've seen this for a long time. This is an A. This is amazing.
Yeah, this is great.
Rainbow Goo.
I'm trying not to read.
Hey, Starvo's in the background. Why is fucking Starvo on my Ranger card? Get away from me. Alright, 0 cost Ranger Trap. So it's a defense reaction. Blocks 3. When this defends an attack with greater power than base, or dominate... shit. Okay, if the attack has greater power than base, dominate, and Go Again, the attack gets -2 and loses and can't gain abilities.
This is A tier.
If your opponent is Starvo, they kill themselves.
This is awesome.
This is awesome, but it only works against Starvo.
But I love it.
B tier.
Yeah. Yeah. It's realistically D tier, but it's awesome. So.
Alright. Courageous Crossing. 0 cost blue trap, but it blocks for 3. Blue trap blocks for 3. I'm already loving it. Oh, it's an action trap. Oh, that's super weird. Okay. Create a courage under your opponent's control. So under target hero's control, you can give yourself a courage. It has Go Again. It also says when this defends an attack with greater power than base, remove a +1 counter from target permanent.
I hate this. Get it out of here.
Okay, so at base, you can play it and give yourself +1 to your next attack, which is kind of bad. But you can also block with it and make warriors sad.
I do not like this at all. I hate it so much.
Notably, not a defense reaction, so it's a normal block card. I guess this is a C.
This is a D for me. It's only played in certain scenarios. It's pretty weak if you're not playing it into warrior, I feel.
Yeah, but I think Riptide's whole thing is choosing the right trap for the right thing.
That's true, it's true. But also, he already has a pretty good matchup into warrior.
Yeah. I'm still putting it at C.
Okay, I'm going to go with D.
Frail Swing Line. This is the same basic card, except it creates a frailty under target hero's control. And when it defends an attack with less power than its base, they discard a card.
Ooh, that's gross.
A tier.
A tier. That's really good.
It's not easy to turn on, but if your opponent has an attack in Arsenal, so you can't play this and then also block with it. But if you give your opponent frailties, like with Codex of Frailty, this is just sometimes your opponent discards a card.
That's
A tier.
ridiculous. A tier.
Quickening Sand, same basic card, except it gives a quicken token to whoever. When it defends an attack with Go Again, taps a hero or ally.
Also, Riptide in the art. Woo!
Riptide in the art.
Riptide.
Okay, so you can give yourself a quicken, which is actually really fucking good.
Yeah.
And you can like block an ally and tap another ally, which is also really good.
This is great.
This is probably an A tier, right? This has the strongest token that you can give yourself.
Yeah.
Cool.
And giving yourself the frailty is pretty good.
Spellbane Trap. This one's red, and it blocks for 2, but it is an action card. It says your next arrow gets +3, Go Again. So this is just a normal ranger buff.
Yeah,
but also, when it defends, the attacking hero... So, when this defends, and the attacking hero has dealt arcane damage this turn, you get a Spellbane Aegis, which has Spell Void 1. This is a This is a normal ranger buff that blocks 3 if your opponent's going to deal arcane to you.
This is a B for me. It's cool.
This is a B. It's not redefining, but you can definitely play this in certain metas.
Yeah.
That comes in all 3 colors as well. Oh, that's so cool. All right. Runeblade. Now we're talking. Helm of Might and Magic. Runeblade Head. Block 1 Blade Break, Spell Void 1. So it blocks 1 physical or 1 arcane, but not both.
Yep.
I don't know. D tier? C tier?
Yeah.
Probably a C tier.
I think it's still good enough.
It's pretty mid.
Think about.
It's 1 value in your head slot.
Yep.
No, I'm giving this a D actually. I changed my mind. Runebleed Robe. Arcane Barrier 1 on your chest piece. It doesn't block. Destroy this and the rune chant you control as an instant to prevent the next 1 arcane that will be dealt to you.
So interesting how they would put... No, I'm going to stop talking about it.
C tier. It's Arcane Barrier with a very bad upside.
Yeah. This is C tier.
Beckoning Haunt. Runeblade Equipment Arms. 2 block and guard well. Action. XX1 resource. Destroy this. Return target aura with cost X from your graveyard to your hand. No Go Again on the action.
This is B for me.
I actually think this is... probably a B. It's powerful enough that I think it's the best Runeblade arms in most Sage decks. And that's pretty good. Also,
super interesting design. Messing around with X cost resource, that's cool. I like that.
Pretty cool.
XX.
Blackstone Greaves. Runeblade legs. Block 1 with Temper. If you've dealt arcane damage this turn, it gets +1. Okay, so if you
what's that D react?
Sigil of Suffering. If you Sigil of Suffering your opponent and they take the damage, you get the +1 on the Sigil and +1 on this. But if they block the damage, everything sucks.
Yeah. This is D.
This is probably a D. Aurora can play it and like ping with shocks.
Yeah.
Which makes it fine, but still probably a D.
It's a D.
Alright, Sigil of Sylphidae. Blue aura with Go Again. It blocks 3, which is pretty good, and it costs 0. It says Go Again. When this enters or leaves the arena, you may banish another aura from your graveyard. If you do, it deals 1 arcane to target hero, and then at the start of your action phase, you destroy this. So this is a really interesting card that I rated, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, pretty poorly, but I have had many comments since then which make me believe differently. So on its face, it's worth 2 arcane, which is not great. It is a blue block 3 though. You can banish Chains of Mephetis in CC, which is fine and a use case. Also, notably, you can ping yourself with it to guarantee turn on some damage triggers in Vinset.
Didn't think about that. It's actually kind of cool.
So you can turn on loss of life triggers.
Yeah.
But that is worse than any shadow non-attack.
Yep.
But because this deals arcane damage, you can use it to play Succumb and stuff like that as well. And you can tutor this off Sonata Galaxia because it's an aura. So this can be a shadow non-attack kind of that you can get off Sonata Galaxia. All in all, I think that this card isn't good enough to see play in CC. It can maybe see play in Sage, but in Sage, it's not getting most of the things I just talked about. So I think it's a C.
I would agree. That was my first choice for it, was C. It's cool. Yeah,
it's cool.
Not really great.
I think it has high potential to become good, but isn't now.
Yep.
Runic Felling Song. This is a 3-cost 7 with 3 block in Runeblade, and it's an attack. When this attacks, you can banish an aura from your graveyard and deal an arcane. So this is the same thing that the Sigil does, except on a 3 for 7, comes in all the colors. I think this is always, in Vincent, this is always worse than the Sigil. In Florian, this is maybe playable, because you can banish Earth auras, but then you have to play Earth auras.
I think, yeah. It's a 3 for 8 if you banish an aura, which I think is honestly pretty good.
That's pretty. It's probably a B, because I think it's a B. Gonna see play in Florian. It just makes him change his deck to be maybe a little worse.
Yeah.
I think probably B.
I think B.
Alright, Weeping Battleground. Oh, it has Vincent on it. Sweet.
Woo! In the Iron Mate.
0 cost defense reaction. It blocks 3. When you may banish an aura from your graveyard. If you do, deal an arcane to target hero. So this is
pretty good.
Another Sigil of Suffering, but it doesn't get the +1. But you can actually play blues and yellows of this as well. This is pretty good, right?
Yeah, this is the 4-value D-react.
Alright, this makes Blackstone Greaves kind of playable, because you can play 6 Sigil of Sufferings now.
Yeah. This is cool. I like this.
I think this is probably a B. Like,
yeah, I think this is a B.
It has a space alongside Sigil of Suffering, instead of being kind of just worse than it.
Also, we get Rune Chant Lore in the flavor deck.
A rune is a vessel made of speech and symbol that collects the lifeblood of existence. Sounds good. Alright. Wizard equipment. When this leaves the arena, create a Sigil of Fate token. Now that is a new token we haven't seen.
Okay.
Let's go find that.
Yeah.
Wizard token aura. When this leaves the arena, opt 1.
Ooh,
at the beginning of your action phase, destroy this. Okay.
Pretty good.
So this is a 0 block that makes you opt at the start of your next turn.
Wait, is it a 0 block with Blade Break?
So the token has to be really good.
Yeah.
Talismanic Lens is just a head equipment that lets you opt to whenever you want, which seems better.
Yeah.
The only difference is this makes a Sigil token, which means that some cards that care about sigils might make this good.
Okay.
I don't know how to rate this yet, because we need more context.
Yeah. Right now, it's sitting at C for me. It's interesting. Very interesting.
I think this is an F tier, because it is just worse than the other things until we see some reasons to play it.
Okay.
Robe of Resourcefulness. When this leaves the arena, gain 2 resources, and it's a Blade Break 0. Yeah?
I feel like I need more, but...
2 resources on your opponent's turn is more than Wizard has ever got in an equipment, which makes this probably a B tier.
This is going to be played nicely, right?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, probably.
That sucks. Yeah, this is a B. It's a B for me.
Alright, Gloves of Erasure. Wizard equipment arms. 0 block Blade Break again. When it leaves, destroy target aura token. Oh, it only gets tokens.
Yeah, I still hate it.
This is good, though.
This is very good.
Interesting design.
You know what it gets? It gets Flurry. It gets
Rune Chance.
It gets Fealty.
That sucks.
Yeah, this
probably a B tier card, right? In the right metas, in the right sideboard, this is kind of gross.
Yeah, it's a B. I hate it.
Aether Storm Wellingtons, Wizard Legs, Arcane Barrier 2.
So interesting that they added,
Worse
Null Rune Boots
than
twice.
worse than Storm Striders in CC. Better than anything else in Sage.
Yeah.
C tier.
C2.
Glyph Power Spell. 2-cost wizard action. 3 block. Deal 4 arcane to any target. If you control a card with sigil in its name, instead deal 6.
Why did they give Acilio Burn Bear? What's up with that?
He has another Burn Bear.
That's awesome.
This is going to make Acilio significantly better, especially in Sage.
Yeah,
I think this is an A tier. This card seems actually really good.
I agree.
And in Acilio, if you control a sigil, you can also probably amp. That's good. Painful Premonition. 0-cost wizard action, 3 block. Deals 3 arcane to any target. If this deals arcane, you get a Sigil of Fate, which will opt 1 next turn. So this is not Surge, notably. If it deals any damage, you get a Sigil, which means this is probably an A tier.
This is A tier.
This is
love this.
This is the best. What's the card called? Not Shock. The 0 for 3 wizard card. Anyway, this is the best version of that because it doesn't say Surge; it just says damage.
Yeah.
And that comes in all 3 colors. Future Sight. 1-cost wizard instant, create 3 Sigil of Fate tokens. So next turn you will opt 1 3 times.
This is interesting.
I feel like this isn't good.
No. It's cool, but I think it's a D.
I think this is a D because with the right context it could become good, but right now it seems bad.
I mean, is it... I don't know anything about Blaze at all.
Well, opting 3 times means you get 3 counters. But Blaze is currently not legal in any format because she is not legal in Sage or CC.
Okay, well, I reckon she will... if Blaze is in Sage by the end of this, this is probably a B or A, right?
I don't think it's that good. Maybe a C.
Okay.
That comes in the 2 other colors as well.
Oh!
Embody Greatness. Shapeshifter instant Shiana specialization. That's fucking crazy. Okay, it's a 0 cost. Name a living legend hero. Become that hero until the start of your next turn, except your base life doesn't change.
This is awesome. This is
so you can just name Chain or whatever and become them. Okay, for design purposes, this is an A tier card. This is hilarious and powerful, but also woven into the story of the game. Like, you have to know who's living legend.
Yeah. This is sick. This is awesome.
Still, currently, Shiana not legal in any notable format. So hopefully she's printed here at, like, Rare, so she's legal in Sage.
That would be sick. That's cool. I love that.
Silken Shroud. Illusionist headpiece. Doesn't block at all. Has Ward 1. When it's destroyed, you get a Ponder. So this is 1 block. Is Ward, which is worse than 1 block.
Yeah.
And you get a free Arsenal, which means this is probably a C or a B. I guess probably go with C, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Silken Shawl. Same exact thing, except when it's destroyed, you get a Vigor token. Probably also a C.
I think this is also a C.
Silken Symphony. Arms, they get a Might. Probably a C. Silken Slippers. You get Agility. That one's kind of good.
Agility's might be a B.
Agility's pretty good. That could be a B or even an A, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to go with A for that one. Agility's just so strong. Shimmering Mirage. Blue 0-cost illusionist defense reaction. Blocks 2. While this is defending, when this chain link resolves, banish it. You may play it this combat chain. And it has Mirage. Which means that if it blocks a 6-power attack, it explodes.
It is a D-react too.
Yeah, so this is a D-react that can theoretically block 2 infinite times in a turn as long as your opponent attacks over and over again.
Seems very good against Ninja.
Yes, your opponent is effectively forced to close the combat chain, which turns off their combo, which turns off their counters, which means this is super fucking strong in one situation, and it's probably a B.
It's a B. It's cool.
Good card, though. Interesting card. Power of Make Believe, a 3/7 illusionist attack, blocks 3. Gets +1 for each card with 6 or more power defending it. So this has the opposite of Phantasm. But it has Mirage, so it can't block 6 power attacks. So this is theoretically a strong card. You can side it in against certain matchups that have a lot of poppers, but it is just vanilla damage.
Yeah.
And it kind of can't block in those matchups. C tier?
C tier.
It's interesting application. That comes in Rainbow as well. Shimmering Spectre, 3/6, blocks 3. While this is attacking or defending...
Blocks for 2.
Oh, sorry, blocks for 2. I can read. While this is attacking or defending, when this leaves the arena, create a Spectral Shield, and it has Mirage. So,
Well, there's the 3 block.
Yeah, so it gets 3 block in total because of the Spectral Shield. And it has 7 value on attack. One of it being a Spectral Shield instead of a physical damage.
Yeah. This card's fine. I think it's a C.
This seems better than Power of Make Believe because in those popper style matchups, most illusionists want to set up a big board. So this kind of allows you to attack without Phantasm and also start setting up a board. Probably a C though.
Yeah.
Comes in all colors. Graven Gaslight. Assassin offhand.
That's majestic.
Oh, we're not talking about Majestics. Go away.
No, get him out of here.
Graven Cowl. Assassin head. Block 2 Blade Break. That's really strong. Assassin doesn't typically get armor this strong as far as blocking. Yeah. While this is in your graveyard at the start of your turn, you can destroy 2 silver to re-equip it. That's insane. When this is equipped from anywhere other than your graveyard, put a -1 counter. So at the start of the game, it only blocks 1, but every time you buy it back, it blocks 2.
I hate this. I thought it would be the other way around, where you start with it blocking 2, and then as you buy it back, it blocks 1.
No.
This is pretty strong.
This is going to be an A, right? This does redefine Huntsman in Sage.
Yeah, he's just more fatigued now.
I don't know about that. Yeah, I quite like Huntsman, and this might make me pick them up in Sage.
It's a cycle.
Oh, wow. This is the same equipment in every zone.
That's disgusting.
A tier.
A tier. I hate it.
Mist Hunter. 0/4, 3 block assassin attack. It has Contract. You are contracted to banish opponent's blue cards, and you get a silver when you complete the contract. When this hits a Mystic hero, search their deck for any number of inner chi and banish them.
A tier.
A tier. No, this is realistically a B tier card because it's hyper powerful in one matchup. Or like,
yeah.
Still, if you also that's Katsu on the art. He's not a Mystic hero. It might not be. It looks like Katsu.
No, I don't think it's Katsu. It looks like him.
Anyway, that's super strong.
That's awesome.
Excessive Blood Loss. 1/5 contract card, where you are contracted to banish red cards, and you get silver. When this hits a hero, banish the top card of their deck. If it's red, repeat this process once. Yeah, you can get 2 silver off this one card.
Yeah.
It seems like a B tier. This is kind of good.
Yeah, it's a B. And into certain matchups, you're almost guaranteed.
Yeah, into like a Syndra or like most aggro decks.
Dramai.
Yeah. That comes in all the colors. Knife Through. Oh, that's a Zuri. That's really good art.
Beautiful art.
Alright, 0/3 stealth card. If you've hit with a dagger this combat chain, this gets go again. Holy fuck. That changes so much of what a Zuri can do.
Holy yeah, wow.
And you can play Rainbow of this, which means that you can dagger, if your opponent lets a hit, which they almost always do, you can go Knife Through, swap in if they don't block, and if they do, second stealth attack, swap in, or even just like Tunic, pay for the 6 power.
Yeah, wow, this is
an A tier. This radically changes what a Zuri can do. It's also
Beautiful art.
kind of good in other assassins, right? Like,
Yeah,
it's just a stealth card with go again nearly always.
this is awesome.
Song of Larynx Morph White. This is a
There's my
bard
guy.
action song. 0 cost 3. Create a
What is
frostbite under
this?
each other hero's control.
That's awesome.
So you can play this in Melody, give your opponent each opponent 3 frostbite, and you still get your copper because you still played them a song.
Yeah.
A tier
Oh,
for exactly
A-tier.
Melody, which is not a real
Yeah.
hero. Carrion
Necromancer.
Crown, Necromancer cards. There's a Necromancer head. It blocks 2 with Blade Break, and it says action: discard an ally, destroy this, draw a card, go again.
Go again.
So it cycles an ally out of your hand, and it blocks 2, but it can't do both. Okay, that seems alright. That seems like
That seems good.
that seems like a B tier maybe.
Yeah. I also love the art for it.
Yeah, that's pretty. Mournful Casket. This is a 1-block chest with Temper. If an ally has been put into your graveyard this turn, it gets +1. So in Gravy, you can like do the discard and draw on your opponent's turn, and then this is a Temper 2-piece.
This is A for me. I don't think Gravy will run any other chess piece.
In Sage specifically.
Yeah, in Sage.
But in Sage also, getting gold can be difficult. I guess not for Gravy. Gravy's actually really good at it. I think this is only a B though.
No, I think like he has to play it in Sage, so
Fair enough. Reach Beyond the Grave. 1-block arms for Necromancer. Has Battleworn 1. Action, destroy this. Return an ally from your graveyard to your hand, then discard a card. Okay. So you can like recur an ally and then tipple discard it.
Yeah. It's
Battleworn 1 as well.
I like this. This is a B. This is cool.
This is cool. This is probably a B.
Yeah.
Just because Necromancer has so few options, most of these cards have to be good enough because what else are they going to play?
Yeah.
Scuttletoes. A tier name. Moving on.
A tier name.
Okay. It's a Necromancer legs that blocks 0. Instant, pay 2. Destroy this. Tap an ally you control. So it's a lot of conditions.
Untap target ally.
Oh, that card, that symbol means untap. Alright.
Yeah.
You destroy this and pay 2 to untap an ally. You destroy the legs at the start. Oh, sorry. You destroy the ally at the start of your end phase.
Yeah. So you get to swing another ally if you wish.
And it has Arcane Barrier 1.
Yeah, that's interesting.
This is good.
This is A tier, I think.
I think it could be an A tier.
Yeah. I think Gravy could be maybe even playing this in CC. Because he doesn't have many good, like, he's got Mage Master Boots and that's it.
Well, doesn't his Armory deck legs let you swing an additional time and destroy the ally the same, but, like, better? And no one plays that.
Yeah, but it doesn't have Arcane Barrier.
That's true.
Which is pretty good against Wizard.
Pretty good. Yeah, I think this could be a B for me. Also, it's called Scuttletoes, so now it's up to an A.
It is an instant, so you can pitch a blue AB1 and then untap an ally as well.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Cool.
Beneath the Surface. A 2-cost Pirate Necromancer defense reaction that blocks 5. It also says Watery Grave, so it gets to turn face down when you're done. While this is defending, when it's put into your graveyard from the arena, turn it face down.
This is F for me. This card doesn't make any sense.
So,
Flow in the Water is just better in every way.
Yes, but this is a rare. Does it having Watery Grave matter? It means that you can discard it to cards that care about having Watery Grave. Like,
it's also a yellow, so
the
it
allies.
feed the yellow costs like tipples.
I think this is good, right? This is like a B. A 2 for 5 defense reaction is just good. Like, we've seen some 2 for 6 defense reactions be pretty good with minimal upside.
Alright, CC, F, Sage, C for me. I still don't think it's good.
Man Overboard. 0 for 3, Pirate Necromancer attack. Also blocks for 3. When this attacks, you can discard an ally and give it +1 or go again. This is probably good in Sage. It's probably like a C.
Okay. Yeah, I can see it. I just... Hold on 1 second as well. Can we sit on that art? Oh, what's that necromancer card?
No idea.
It's like boarding a boat or something like that.
Oh yeah, the one where they're like all swinging over to a new boat.
Yeah, there's that guy in the left looked exactly like the guy in the art in that
Yeah,
card.
where he's like looking back at the camera. That one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
He's like, let's get him.
yeah,
That's okay. Funny. Sorry.
hilarious.
Good.
10 tentacular toll. That's annoying to say.
Tentacular.
Tenticular. Testicular?
Test.
Zero
Oh, hold on.
for nothing, because it's an action card.
Yeah,
It's a pirate necromancer card. It blocks 3. Turn 3 ally cards in your graveyard face down. Up to 3. Create that many gold. Go again. So you can trade allies in graveyard for gold.
it's good. That's
This seems
interesting.
bad at red, because you're never going to do all 3.
No.
But the blue lets you do 1 and make a gold. And it's a blue card, so it means you're also allowed to play allies this turn.
Yeah,
The blue one seems playable at like C. I think the others seem kind of bad though.
I agree. I can agree with that.
Skywarden, number 1 million, whatever.
No.
Big number.
161,803.
I don't know. It's a yellow 0 for 3 pirate mechanologist action attack. And it blocks 2. It says galvanize. When this defends, you can destroy an item you control. It gets +1 if you do that. If a golden cog was destroyed, you get a gold as well.
That's really cool.
This is a mini version of the big Skywarden, which makes sense with the name. The art is fantastic.
Love it.
And it helps Puffin keep cogs turning back into gold, which is really strong.
Yeah.
This is probably a B. Like, it's definitely seeing play at all 3 in probably CC and Sage.
Yep.
Shallow Water Shark Harpoon. I do love a new harpoon. It is a 2 for 5 yellow pirate ranger attack action arrow. Say that 3 times fast.
I don't want to.
If you've activated a cannon this turn, it gets, when this hits a hero, destroy a card in their arsenal. If you do, create a gold.
CNC for
Yeah.
Marn.
Overpower 9 CNC in a 3-card hand.
With a gold on create.
Yep. This is definitely at least a B. I don't think it radically changes Marlin, but she does desperately need new harpoons.
It won't radically change her, but she will play it 3 of.
That's
she
true.
won't not play
it's
it.
also yellow, which is big for her. Alright, let's put it at A.
Yep.
Trench of Watery Depths. Block 1 pirate equipment, it breaks, and then you can pitch a card from... You can pitch a blue card from your graveyard. So this allows you to play Unmovable in your opponent's turn, which is a 3 for 7 defense reaction, without having to pay for it. Which means this is kind of just Carrion Husk if you have Unmovable in hand.
It's pretty cool.
I think this is an A tier card.
Ooh, I would go for B.
I think it makes pirates put Unmovable in their deck, at least in Sage, and then gives them an 8 block equipment.
That is just better carrying Husk, isn't it?
Yeah, no downside too, other than the fact that you have to have the Unmovable in hand. Well, it costs the card from hand.
Yeah, I just don't see it being played into a lot of matchups.
No, it's definitely a sideboard card that comes in with your Unmovable.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm still going A. This card's fucked.
Nah, I'm going B.
Break open the chests. 1 cost yellow. Pirate action. Blocks 3. Turn all cards in all arsenals face up. Then, if there is a face up yellow card in any arsenal, create 2 gold.
That's awesome.
So if you have a yellow in your arsenal, you can guarantee pay 1, get 2 gold, go again. Which is fine. Greeting gold's really good. And if your opponent has a yellow, like if you don't have a yellow, you can gamble that your opponent does. It seems
and it's also
fine.
It's also information gathering. You know what's in your opponent's arsenal.
It is also information. I still think this is only a C though.
I think this would be. This is really cool. I think it could be played.
I think giving 1.5 cards to make 2 gold is probably not worth it. And it
That's fair.
has it has a condition which is basically you need to have a yellow card in your arsenal.
It too itself is a yellow, so you can cycle this way with gravy cards
Yeah.
and Marlin.
Lighten the load. 0 for 4 pirate attack. Blocks for 2. When this attacks, you can discard a card or destroy an item you control. And if you do, it gets go again. This seems good in gravy.
Seems good.
It's a 0
Seems
for 4
pretty...
go again that lets you put allies in the graveyard. It also lets you discard a blue, I guess. The blue of this is really good in gravy. Actually. Yeah. This is like an A tier card. This is probably going to be one of Gravy's best blues, and the red one is maybe playable.
Do you think Puffin plays this? Because you can also destroy an item that's going to destroy it in your turn anyway.
I think it's possible, but boost...
It's not boost either.
Yeah, but Pirate Puffin probably maybe. Mech Puffin can't, and that is currently the better version.
Okay.
Submerge. 0 cost, 6 attack in Pirate. If it just said that, it's a pretty good card. As an additional cost to play this, you put a card from your hand 5th from the top of your deck.
Okay, this is... Honestly, I think this is B or A. Cycle your guys out of your hand, which is pretty good.
Yeah, and then you can guarantee certain types of cards on top of your deck, which is something that Gravy really wants to know.
Also, you can, like, say you have this in an ally, you swing for 6, put the ally 5th from the top. You draw your next hand, activate Gravy. You know there's an ally on top.
Or like Blood on the Water, or any of those types of cards.
This is an A tier to me, honestly, now I'm talking about it.
I think it's only a B, but I could see it being really strong.
Is this a cycle of colors?
It is. It is. Okay. It doesn't have go again, though. It doesn't have go. If the blue had go again, A tier.
Gravy doesn't have a problem with giving go again to some stuff, though. Like, he has Run, Flying High, and
yeah,
Sage.
I guess that's true. Herald of Victoria. 2 costs 7. Light Illusionist attack, blocks 3. Instant discard this. Until the end of turn, attack actions your opponent's control get -1 while attacking and defending. And it has Phantasm.
It's another -1 to Guardian attacks.
Yes. Notably, it doesn't actually go in the soul when it hits anything. But this is a good way to save your cards from being popped, which means it's probably playable in all 3 or all 2. Meaning it's probably a B.
I think it's a B.
I don't think it radically changed anything. Bolting card! Yellow, 0 cost. Light warrior attack reaction, and it blocks 3. Called Roaring Beam. First thing you do is create a courage. If there are no cards in your soul, return this to your owner's hand, and then charge your soul.
This is cool.
Okay, so
I'm not the Bolton guy.
If your soul's empty, you basically get to put this into your soul, or another card, and you get to keep this. And you get a courage token to set up either your next attack or next turn.
Could you... Okay, say you attack with... I don't know. Let's say Raiden for 0.
Yeah.
Your opponent has no blocks.
You play this charge, it goes up to 3.
Yeah, and then... But you put a different card in, and then you play this again. Right?
Yeah.
You can create 2 courages on the same turn.
This is true. I think that's cool. The best thing this card does is you play a charge card and then you don't charge. So you have 0 cards in your soul.
Yep.
And the on-hit of the charge card is not active. Your opponent now believes you're just like arsenaling Illumina or something like that. And then you play this, charge it when it comes back to your hand, and now the on-hit is active.
It's pretty good.
And you get a courage, which means I think this is a B tier card that will probably see play in Bolton.
Yeah.
I would say in Sage, except he sucks so bad in Sage that probably not.
Yeah. I see some Bolton cards coming up, though.
Oh, they got light cards. I see a Shadow Runeblade card. I need to go up so I don't look at it.
Yeah.
Alright, Soul Ray Plating. Light Equipment Chest. 1 block Blade Brick. If you would be dealt damage, You can banish a card from your soul to prevent one of the damage. If you do that, you destroy this at the end of your turn. So this blocks 1 and also some extra, but it uses cards from soul.
Blocks 2 if you use your soul, right?
Well, it can block any number of damage in one turn as long as you
okay.
keep fueling soul into it.
Okay, this is
In
cool.
Bolton, that's bad because he really needs that soul.
Yeah,
In
it's a
Old Prism in Sage, this could be good because all she does with her soul is turn it into spectral shields anyway, and this is slightly more efficient.
B.
I think this is a B in Prism.
Yeah.
Blessing of Themis. 0 cost light action aura. It's a yellow. It blocks for 3. It says go again. When this enters the arena, name a card. Turn all cards with that name in banished zones face down. That fucking sucks. Whenever a card with that name is banished while this is in the arena, turn it face down. At the start of your turn, put this into your soul. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Alright, this card is really cool. What it does is it says, fuck shadow heroes, which is what like 90% of all light cards do. You can also use it to kind of fuck with things like Ninja, which sometimes banish cards, like Katsu does. But you have to name things, so it seems kind of unlikely. This is probably a D in the sense that it's only good in certain metas, and it's kind of weak generally. But it does go on your soul.
Cool.
It does go on your soul. I think this is probably still like a D or a C though.
I think it's a D. It's cool. I like it. Interesting, but only in the right niche areas.
Really niche. Duty Bound Blitz. 0 for 5. Play this. This is a light attack and it blocks 2. Play this only if a yellow card's been put into your soul this turn. Go again.
This is great, right?
This is good. Actually, the yellow could definitely see players as 0 for 4 go again in Bolton.
Yeah.
This is definitely good enough for Sage Bolton and maybe gives him an identity. The yellow is maybe good enough for CC Bolton, but he really needs a high density of charge cards, so it's a little bit worrisome.
It's a 0 for 5 as well if you run blocks with an attack, which is...
Yeah, the yellow is a 0/5. Yeah. I like it. Soulbound Belief. 0 for 3 light action attack. There's lots of light cards. When this attacks, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's yellow, put it into your soul, and then this gets +1.
Yeah, this is fine.
This is fine.
0 for 4, no go again, but I guess Bolton can give
Bolton can give this go again. I think this is like a C.
Yep, this is C.
Alright, we're on to Shadow cards. Shadow Brute card. Pound of Flesh. Sick art.
Amazing.
Alright, blue 0 cost action in Shadow Brute, and it blocks 3. Each hero banishes a card from their hand. Each hero who didn't banish a card with 6 or more power loses a life. Go again.
This is great, right? This is insane. Your opponent discards a card, and they could lose a life as well. And you get to fuel your banish zone.
This is only playable in Levia, keep in mind. This would be crazy in Vincent.
No, yeah, that's why Brute moment.
So,
I think this is still
in
really
Levia,
good.
you spend 2 cards from hand, because you still have to banish a card.
Yeah.
To snag one of your opponent's cards. And then you don't take Blood Debt.
I think this is still really good.
Playing this and then swinging your weapon is kind of good. Playing this and then doing anything else seems kind of bad.
Yeah.
But it's a blue 3 block go again, which means it's probably a B.
Yeah, I bet it's a B.
Alright, Shadow Cut. Shadow Cut. Deep recesses of existence. Blue 4 cost Rune Gate for 6, and it blocks 3.
A tier for the art already. That's
good. That'd be a good play, Matt.
Oh, yeah.
When the combat chain closes, you may banish this face down. If you do, for each hero who lost life this turn, banish a card from their graveyard.
This is insane.
This is a rare, Leo.
This is insane. And it's... Oh my... This can't be a cycle, right?
No.
Okay.
This is a
ridiculous
4 for 6, which is kind of hard to do, but is blue. And at the end of your turn, you just turn it face down, and assuming you've paid life with a shadow card, you draw your best attack from your graveyard.
This is insane. This is really good.
This is definitely an A tier card. This is definitely seeing play in Sage, and it is probably seeing play in CC.
Absolutely. A tier.
This could revolutionize Vincent. Holy
your
shit.
mind
I have to keep moving, otherwise I'm going to look at this too long.
Yeah. Oh, Shadow Equipment.
Shadow Equipment Arms. Embra Forged Gauntlet. It is a 2-block temper card, which is insane.
Yeah.
If this would be put into your graveyard from anywhere, instead banish it, and then it has Blood Debt.
Mm.
Okay, so you get 3 block out of it, but it does have Blood Debt.
Mm-hmm.
This is not good in Vincent, probably, because you already have a 2-block equipment in Runeblade now. So all you're getting out of this is 1 more block and Blade Break. Sorry, and Blood Debt. But in Levia, this is temper 2 equipment with nearly no downside.
That's true.
In Sage specifically, this is definitely a B tier card.
I keep forgetting Levi's Shadow.
That's the whole thing. Engulfing Shadows is a 0-for-4 defense reaction. It's a shadow card. It's yellow as well. It says if this would be put into your graveyard from anywhere, banish it instead, and it has Blood Debt.
It's big.
Bad in Vincent kind of revolutionizes Levia.
Yeah.
In Sage, it's just a good D-react, which is crazy because this format doesn't have any. And in CC, you can Plasma Fet and then play this from Banish. So every time you Plasma Fet flip, you get 4 life or 8 life, depending on how many you've played this game.
Yeah, it's
this
really
is definitely an A tier card. Depths of Despair. 3-for-7. Shadow attack. Blocks 3. When this defends, banish it when the combat chain closes, and then it has Blood Debt. This is so bad. What does this do? It has fantastic art.
Yeah, it's a 6 attack in Levia.
Yeah, but you can't block with it to fill your graveyard, because it just gets banished.
Yeah, but it also turns off Blood Debt.
No, because it turns it off during your opponent's turn, because it's when it defends.
Oh, yeah.
This is just a 3-for-7 with downside.
No, this is F.
F.
It said when it attacks or defends.
Yes. Fasting Carcass. 0 for nothing. It's a shadow action. Blocks 3. The next red action card you play this turn gets Go Again. This has Go Again, and it has Blood Debt.
Interesting.
This is kind of good in Vincent.
Yeah, this doesn't turn... You don't get Blood Debt from this.
You can pay life, because it's a shadow non-attack. It has Go Again, and it gives a red card Go Again. It says action cards, so you can give Binstance Go Again as well.
Yeah.
This is exactly Tear Through the Portal, except that it doesn't require the card you're playing to be in your banish zone, and it blocks 3. So it is a massively power-crept Tear Through the Portal, which probably means it's probably a B in Vincent.
It's a B.
It's maybe playable in Levia, but I kind of doubt it.
Yeah.
And it comes in yellow and blue, but neither of those colors are probably
Elemental.
Seeds of Strength. This is a reprint.
We know this, yeah.
2 for 3 mites. If you've got an Earth card, you get 4 mites instead. Cool. Reprint.
Incredible for
Terra.
What's his name? Terra.
Arc Bending. A 1-for-5 Elemental Ranger action, arrow attack. Now I'm excited. When this attacks, if a lightning or elemental attack would deal damage this turn, instead it does that much +1. This is now the 3rd arrow that does that exact same thing, except you don't need to fuse this one, which is good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Lightning Bond. If a lightning card was pitched to play this, it gets Go Again.
This is a good card.
Yes, but keep in mind, Lightning Bond says if the lightning card was pitched to play this, not if you have a lightning card in your pitch. Which means that if you pitch a blue lightning card to load your bow, This doesn't get go again when you fire it with the other resources.
Yes, but if this is in your arsenal and then you pitch a blue to fire it,
Yes. This
it's
is a
finito.
strong card for Lexi. It's just not as strong as it reads on first glance. I think it's a B.
Yeah. I think it's a B.
It doesn't
It's very
revolutionize
cool,
her, it's just the third arrow with the same text.
yeah.
Verdant Tide.
I
Elemental
don't want to
Runeblade
read
action. Oh, poor Florian.
No.
1 for an action card. Blocks 2. Until the end of turn, if you would create one or more Elemental or Runeblade auras, which is all he fucking makes anyway, instead create that many +1. Earth Bond. If an Earth card was pitched to play it, create an embodiment of Earth. So, yeah, it temporarily turns your hero ability on, which seems kind of good. If you have your hero ability, it doubles it, which seems kind of good.
Also, Briar can buy this.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Briar.
Yeah.
I don't know if Briar wants this.
Neither. It's like a mid-Mordred Tide for her.
She doesn't really care to make tokens. Although she does get an embodiment of Earth. She gets 2 embodiments of Earth when you play this. And then when she hits someone, she gets 2 more. Which means her non-attacks block for either 6 or 7. Which is kind of weird. Kind of great.
That's pretty funny.
Alright, Voltic Veil. A elemental wizard instant. And it costs 1. Prevent the next 4 damage that we dealt to you this turn. Lightning Bond. If a lightning card was pitched to play this, it deals an arcane to all opposing heroes. I thought this was going to be a Icelander card. This is an Acilio card that prevents 4 damage and sometimes deals an arcane to your opponent.
Yep.
And you can discard it and draw a new one if you don't want that.
Yeah, this is good. This is a C tier, honestly.
It seems alright.
Maybe even B.
I don't think so. It does cost you a resource, and in Acilio, that's a bit annoying. It's probably a C. You can just cycle it away. Alright, we've seen that one. Colors of Aria is just a 3 for 7 that counts as Earth, Lightning, and Ice, as long as it's face up in a zone. So you can't fuse with it, but it does pretty much everything else.
You can bond with it if you pitch it.
Yes, this is an A tier card.
A, love it.
Frosthaven Sheath, Leven Sheath, and Stormwind Sheath are all 1 for 5 D-reacts that if you pitch an Ice card, you get a Frostbite. In the Ice one, Earth card makes Embodiment, and Lightning card makes Embodiment of Lightning. These are all kind of good. 1 for 5, decent number. Making token, pretty good. I think they're all B to A tiers. I just don't know how much of an impact they're going to make.
Leven Sheath will probably be really good in Terra. I love that. Love that for him.
Maybe. He doesn't play many non-attacks, though.
But he does pitch to his own ability at the end of his turn. So.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Laden with Earth. 1 cost elemental action that blocks 2. Your next attack gets +3. If you've pitched an Earth card to play it, you get an embodiment of Earth. This is really good in Terra.
Yeah.
This is probably good in Florian.
Yeah.
In Sage, probably. I mean, in Sage.
Yeah. Oh, I see Decompose coming out.
Laden with Frost. Same basic card, except if you pitch an Ice card, the opponent gets a Frostbite.
This is Icequake. This is a
second Icequake. But your opponent doesn't get a choice.
A tier.
This is actually, I'm not joking, this could revolutionize Jarl, right?
Yeah, this is really good.
It gives him a way to give Frostbites without...
oh, I'm so excited.
A tier. Laden with Lightning, same card, but it makes an embodiment of Lightning.
Boring.
Probably a B tier, it's kind of good.
Yep.
Chorus of Rotwood. 1 cost Earth Runeblade action that blocks 2. Decompose. You can decompose to create an embodiment of Earth token, and then you create 3 rune chants.
I'm so glad Florian
doesn't have go again.
So good. Yeah,
it's
good. Really good in Florian when he was alive, though.
It's good for the stack deck.
Yeah,
it's bad for most other cases, but the fact that he can now decompose,
defensively.
Well, not defensively, but while setting up is crazy good.
Yeah.
I think this is definitely going to see play in Sage Florian. I just don't know how good Sage Florian is.
Yeah, this is B.
B. Sowing Thorns. 0 cost Earth Wizard action. Blocks 3. Why does the Florian block 2 and the Verdant's one block 3? I hate.
And the Florian one costs 1 and this one costs 0.
I hate verdants. Alright. Gain 1 life. Decompose. If you decompose, you can search your deck for an Earth aura that costs less than the number of life you've gained this turn. Reveal it and put it on top of your deck. So this is a 0 for 1 life, which is pretty bad, let's be clear.
Yeah.
You get 1 ping if you're turned on. And then you get to search your deck for Thorn of the Rose and put it on top, which is a really strong card.
Okay. This is F tier because no one should play it ever. But this is A tier.
I don't know about A tier. I think it's maybe B. Like, once you have Thorn of the Rose,
it becomes useless.
She doesn't really play other Earth auras that I can think of.
It is 3 more Thorn of the Roses, though. Like, you can go get it guaranteed.
It's also another Decompose card that you can play off a 1-card hand. So actually, it might be A. It might be A.
It's A. As much as I hate to say it.
Limbs of Lignum Vitae. This is a 1-block Blade Break Earth Arm that gets +1 if you have 4 or more Earth cards in your banish zone.
This is fine.
It's like C. Most importantly, it's an Earth equipment, so you can block with it to decompose it.
Yep. C.
Doubling Season. Hey, the magic card. Alright.
Ooh.
3 for 0 Earth attack. I'm already excited. Blocks 3. While this is face up in any zone, if it would gain damage, it gains that much +1.
Okay. I may have read ahead just a little bit. I see 1 card.
Oh my gosh.
This card is A tier.
This is A. This is an interesting combo card.
It
works in all Earth cards. It's not like an Earth Guardian card.
Yeah.
I think it's like an A, right? You can build around this.
Oh my god. I gotta stop reading forward. Holy shit. Right. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry.
Oath of Oak. 0.
Yep.
Earth action. Create 3 embodiments of Earth.
Yep.
B tier maybe in a fatigue deck. C tier more likely.
Yeah. This is C tier.
This is fatigue slop.
It's fatigue slop.
Sprout strength. 0 cost. Right. Your next attack gets +1. Your next attack gets +1. Your next attack gets +1. Go again.
A tier.
So you pair this with Doubling Season, and it's a 3-card 6.
Flourish as well. It's pretty good.
It's a combo card again, and that comes in all the colors.
I love it.
Whoa.
Well, I love red head.
3 cost Ice Guardian action. Leo, get excited. 2 block. Choose 1 or more. Destroy target frozen ally. Destroy target frozen aura. Destroy target frozen equipment. Destroy target frozen item.
This might be my S tier. This is A for me right now.
This is definitely an A tier, right?
Yeah. Holy shit. I need to see more freeze.
Yeah, if we get freeze cards, which I have to assume we will, this
next up is
really
ice.
good.
If they're following the thing, this will all be
Frostbite, 0 cost instant. It's an ice wizard card. Creates a frostbite under your opponent's exposed zone.
This is fine.
This is fine.
This is B.
In Jarl and Icelander, this creates 2.
This is a wizard.
Oh, sorry, you're right. In Icelander, this creates 2, which makes it kind of like a small blizzard, which means it's playable in Sage, which means it's like a B tier.
B tier.
Shattering Grasp. Ice Equipment Arms. Action, destroy this. Destroy target frozen ally. Battle worn 1.
Okay. I love this. This is really cool. The flavor for it is awesome. I love that you freeze an ally, then punch through it to shatter it. That's so sick.
And they're giving Jarl access to anti-ally tech, which is what you've always asked for.
Oh my goodness. Yay! This is B tier.
I'm still assuming that there will be freeze cards. Yeah, it's probably a B tier. Yeah. Channel Glacier's Cradle. This is a rare channel, which is the first of its kind. 0 cost, which is kind of bad for a channel, but let's keep reading. When this enters the arena and at the start of your turn, freeze target ally, aura, item, or equipment while this is in the arena. So turn 1, you play this and you freeze your opponent's arms.
Oh my god.
Then next turn, you freeze their legs and their arms are still frozen until it goes away.
If you play this turn 1, pitch a blue Monolith Galaxy, you can destroy equipment turn 1, turn 0, with absolutely no other interaction. Your opponent cannot respond to it. We were talking about how we need an interesting freeze card. This is it. This is an A tier card by a mile. Honestly, just with those two cards alone, I think Yar can be fucking S tier now in the meta
This
in
could
CC.
honestly get me to pick up my Jarl deck again.
This is insane. Oh my goodness. Yar could, he might be broken now. I'm a little scared that he
Might
might
be good.
LL soon.
Conquer the icy terrain. 3 for 7. On hit of a hero, they can pay 2. If they don't, you destroy a frozen card in their arsenal or a frozen non-hero permanent they control.
This is great.
This
B
is really,
tier.
really good. This is like a B tier card, yeah.
Yeah.
Put on ice. Hilarious. Freeze up to 3 target allies until the start of your next
Oh.
turn. If this is played from Arsenal, draw a card.
B tier, this is great. This is
Yeah.
awesome.
I feel like you play the blue most often to freeze an ally and draw a card,
Yeah.
have a blue. But in a gravy heavy meta or against Dromai or something like that, you can just put the red in your sideboard and it's kind of crazy.
I gotta be real. I think Gravy's fallen off right now with the new rules change and all these freeze cards. I think he's kind
We
of like
waited long
dying.
enough. It was good too long.
We waited.
Sigil of Voltaris. 0 cost blue, lightning runeblade instant. I was hoping Acilio could play this.
Yeah.
When this enters or leaves, deal an arcane. At the start of your turn, it destroys itself.
Yeah.
It's
See.
fine. It means that Aurora can do sigil things, but I don't really know why she'd want to.
No.
Oh, it's also an instant. It's a lightning instant, which is kind of good.
You can bounce this with like blast, right? And then just keep doing it over and over.
Oh, it does an arcane, and then you pick it up and it does an arcane, and then you play it and it does an arcane, and then it leaves. It doesn't. Okay, maybe this is like a B tier card.
I think it's a B tier because I mean blast makes it really
I
good.
wish Acilio could play it though.
I don't.
Strike twice. 1 cost lightning wizard action, 3 block, deals 3 arcane to a target. If you've dealt arcane to a opposing hero this turn, you can play it as though it were an instant. Okay, so it is a 1 for 3 that is sometimes an instant.
Seems pretty good.
It's also a lightning card.
Yeah.
Oh, it amps Volzar. You can play this and then activate Volzar, and this comes in for 4 just by itself.
Seems very good.
This means that Acilio can kill you on your turn way more often, which makes it probably an A tier card. It probably changes a lot.
I think so.
Holy
I agree.
moly. Voltic Vanguard. Lightning Equipment Head. 0 block. Instant. Destroy this. Prevent the next 2 damage you'll be dealt only if you played a lightning card this turn. Oh, sorry, an instant card this turn. It's fine. It's the same as the legs, which means it's probably like a C tier.
Yeah, it's a C.
Ion Charged. 0 cost. Lightning instant. Until the end of turn, lightning and elemental attacks get +1 while they have go again. That's really cool.
It's cool, but I don't think it's good.
Okay, so you can play this.
This is a disgusting on Gone of Flash.
Yeah, well, Gone of Flash doesn't usually have go again, though.
Oh, no, yeah, yes, yeah, they don't.
This is like, okay, this is like a C card, right?
This is C, yeah, it's almost good, but... Yeah.
Overcharged. 1 cost, 1 attack. It's a lightning attack. It blocks 3, which is pretty rare.
Mm-hmm.
If you have played an instant this chain link, it gets +3. Okay, so this is a 1 for 4, assuming that you play an instant kind of like as a reaction.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's probably going to see play in like Aurora.
It's like an interesting flittering charge.
Yeah, and Aurora needs more of that to like be real. I guess it's more likely that Briar is like the real deck, but yeah.
Yeah.
Cloud Cover, that's a reprint. Haboob. Haboob. 0 cost. Go again. It's a Draconic Illusionist action aura. At the start of each turn, put a storm counter on this. Then destroy it unless you destroy an ash you control for each storm counter on it. Holy shit, that's expensive.
Yeah.
Attack action cards get -1 while attacking or defending.
Pretty good effect, though.
Okay, so you play this. At the start of your opponent's turn, you destroy 1 ash.
Or each turns. Wow, yeah.
And then all of their cards get -1. And then at the start of your turn, you don't pay for it, and your cards are normal. It also can mess with Phantasm.
Yeah, it
seems like a B, right? This is like very interesting and probably changes a lot, but it reads really weird.
I'm still sticking with C here. I don't think it's crazy good. I don't think I think it'll be niche in a lot of areas.
Well, it's only a Dromite card anyway. It's already niche.
Yeah.
Inflame the Firebrand. 0 for 2. Draconic Ninja attack. Blocks 3. When this attacks, if you have 2 or more Draconic Chain Links, it gets Go Again. 3 or more Chain Links that are Draconic, it gets all of your attacks this chain are Draconic. And 4 or more, it gets +2. It's good.
Yeah, that's fine.
It turns things Draconic, which is good for like the Syndra cards or the Fire cards that care about being Draconic. Other than that, it's just a pretty normal Draconic card, which means it's probably like a B. It's good.
It's B.
Smoldering Steel. That is a Fang card. 0 cost,
Ooh.
Draconic Warrior attack reaction, and it blocks 3. That's kind of rare. Target dagger attack gets +1, and when it hits a hero, deal 1 damage to them.
Whoa.
While this is in your graveyard, if 1 or more Frostbite tokens will be created under your control, you instead can banish this.
That's...
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So if your opponent plays Arctic Incarceration, you can banish this and get 0 Frostbites.
Yeah. This seems really good against, in Sage, specifically against, what's her name?
Icelander. So much.
Yeah, this is cool.
And it's still a 3-ish value reaction in Fang, which means it's kind of good.
This is a B.
I think
playable into sideboard.
Smoldering Scales, Draconic Equipment Chest, 2 block with Guardwell. If 1 or more Frostbite tokens will be created under your control, instead you may destroy this. So you block 2, and then you make your opponent not give you a Frostbite.
This is C.
It's like a C, yeah. It's interesting.
Yeah, not as good as Smoldering Steel, but cool.
Fire that burns within. 1 for 2 with Go Again. It's a Draconic attack. When this attacks, you can discard a Phoenix Flame. If you do, you draw a card, and this gets +2.
This is an A for me. I love this. It fits cost curve with a Searing Emberblade, and it's just really good.
This is an A tier fire card, and possibly usable in things like Dramai.
Maybe, yeah.
4 feathers, 1 crown. 0 cost, 2 attack in Draconic. When this attacks, it gets +1 for each Phoenix Bannerman in its name. Sorry, what? When this attacks, it gets +1 for each card with Phoenix Bannerman in its name in your graveyard. What the fuck is a Phoenix? Oh, there's a...
okay.
Phoenix Bannerman Head. Legendary Draconic action. Cost 0. Search your deck for a Phoenix Flame, put it into your hand, create a Ponder.
Oh.
Chest makes a Vigor, arms make Might, legs make Agility. So you just play all of these. They search out Phoenix Flames, which you can then do things with.
It's interesting that once... this is interesting. I don't know. Knowing they're all together, this... You can run 2 of the Bannermans, probably the best ones, which is Agility and...
Ponder?
Vigor or Ponder?
Yeah.
And then you can go get 2 Phoenix Flames. It's coming in for a 0 for 4. I think this is a B tier.
Well, you play this, you go get Phoenix Flame, and then you can like pitch the Phoenix Flame in Dromai. This is probably this is probably a B tier. This is kind of good.
If you play the legs, you go shoot up a Phoenix Flame. Say you've played one of them earlier, you can now swing for 4 Go Again with the attack itself. I think this is a B. I think this is really cool.
Okay. Serpent's Kiss. I was going to say lesbian card, but that looks like it might be a man, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately.
0 cost Mystic Assassin attack. It's a 1 attack with stealth, and it's blue. When this attacks, create a Fang Strike or a Slither in your hand. If you've transcended this turn, create both instead. When this hits a hero, look at the top 2 cards of their deck and banish 1 of them. This is a really good new card.
It's also blue, so you can transcend with it.
Yeah, so you can play this in response, transcend. By the time it resolves, it creates both. Yeah, that seems really good.
B?
Probably a B.
Okay. Yeah.
Wax and Wane. 0 cost Mystic Illusionist instant. Choose one or both. Put a +1 counter on a blue aura you control. Put a +1 counter on an aura with ward you control. If you chose both, search your deck for it in a chi, reveal it, put it on top of your deck.
That seems really good.
This is up to 2 value if counters, and then it also gets you an inner chi next turn.
This is really good.
This is probably a
I think
B.
this is a,
This
yeah,
could
this
even
is
be
a
an
B.
A because it might change how
The amount of ward and
Enigma
blue
plays.
yeah.
Shapeless Form. 0 cost blue Mystic Ninja attack action. It's 1 power and it blocks 2. Whenever you play an attack action card with Ephemeral, which is what Crouching Tigers have, choose a name. It gets the chosen name.
Ooh.
Go again. So it's a 0 for 1 go again blue, and then you can transcend because you played a blue card. And then
You go tutor up any combo you want, make the combo starter with the Ephemeral Tiger.
yeah,
This is pretty good.
this is really
This is
good.
an A. This is an A, right?
This is an A. This definitely changes what Zen can actually do.
Yeah, wow, that's really... I love the design, too. It's actually sick.
Yeah. Kimono of Layered Lessons. Cloaked Mystic Equipment chest. It blocks 1. Instant pitch 3 chi. Turn this face up. Put a +1 defense counter on it. So then it blocks 2. And at the start of your turn, you destroy this.
Yeah.
It's turn a chi into 2 block.
Yeah.
Mid.
Yep. Well, it's actually turn a chi into 1 block.
No, because it starts face down, so you can't even block this normally.
Oh, yeah, no. Wow. You'd be giving up a chest equipment, too. I don't know. It's pretty bad.
It seems kind of bad, yeah.
This is a D.
Recede to Mist Form. X cost blue card. It's a Mystic instant. Choose X equipment you control. Sorry, equipment with cloaked you control. Turn the face down. It's a combo.
Okay. It's a combo.
Okay, so you can turn your cloaked equipment face down again, but you have to pay for it. This is definitely a revolutionary card, but I think it's kind of weak, so I'm probably going to give it a B.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a C, honestly, because it's a combo for 2 block with a chi.
And then 3 block.
Yeah,
and then
I
4
still
block.
think it's a C. No, it's a C.
Fluid Motion is a 0 cost 2 Mystic attack that gets go again if you've created a card, which is an A tier card for sure.
This is A tier. So good in Zen. Oh my god.
So good. Manifest Muscle is a 3 cost 5 that gets +1 if you've created a card this turn, which is like a C.
Yeah, C.
Mistborn Protector is a 0 cost defense reaction, Mystic defense reaction, that blocks for 2. It's also blue. So you can transcend after playing this. While this is defending, if you've created a card this turn, it gets +1.
B.
This is good. This is definitely a B.
Yeah.
Billowing Mist. 0 cost blue Mystic action. Your next attack this turn gets +1. The next time you would create a card with Ephemeral, instead you create that many +1. Okay, so when you make a Tiger or like a Slither token, you get 2 of them.
It's pretty good. Does Enigma have any ephemeral cards that she creates?
I do not believe so.
Okay. It's a B.
It seems like a C to me. I don't know. Getting 2 Tigers is not notably better than getting 1 in most cases.
Shapeless Form, though.
Yeah, I guess so. Look Within. 0 cost Mystic action. Blocks 3. It's blue. Search your deck for a chi. Reveal it. Put it in on top. Go again.
C.
This seems mid.
Maybe even,
This is like a
maybe
D.
a D. Yeah. This is not good.
Spreading Mist. 0 cost Mystic action. Blocks 2. Your next attack this turn gets go again. Next time you create an ephemeral card, you get that many +1. This is actually good.
Yeah, this is actually good. This is a B. Way better than Billowing Mist.
This is probably a B.
Yeah.
Topsy Turvy. Chaos Equipment Head, 0 block, Arcane Barrier. Instant destroy this until end of turn. If one or more cards will be put on the top of a deck, instead they're put on the bottom.
Love this
Super
card.
weird card. I'm going to give it a B because one day it's going to be broken. I don't think it is today.
I think also B, and I love the design. It's so fun. Very chaos.
For sure. Descend into Madness. Blue, 0 cost, chaos attack reaction, and that blocks 3. Banish a random card defending.
A.
Sorry, banish a random card from the defending hero's hand, then they draw a card.
A tier. This is awesome.
Okay, so you attack with your stealth attack in Arachne, and then your opponent like overblocks it, and you filter their hand for them. Yeah, this is cool.
This is awesome.
I only think it's like a C though.
Nah, it's fun.
Sometimes it makes your opponent's hand better.
Yeah. That's the chaos part there.
Yeah, which I think is like a C. Concoct Disorder. 1 for 4 chaos attack. When this attacks, each hero puts the top card of their deck face down to their arsenal. If 2 or more cards are put into arsenals this way, it gets go again. Yeah, if you and your opponent both have empty arsenals, this is a 1 for 4 go again that draws each of you a card into arsenal. In any case where your opponent has an arsenal or you have an arsenal, it's a 1 for 4 that draws either you or your opponent a card, but doesn't get go again.
And I imagine off the top, like, you put a block card. I know you don't play block cards in Chaos.
Yeah, you would definitely have to build your deck to be Concoct Disorder safe.
Yeah.
I think it's like
a pretty big downside.
Still, I think it could see play. I think it's probably a C.
Yeah. I agree. I think it's a C. No.
Hyperinflation, 0 for 4 go again, chaos attack. When this attacks, cards cost 1 more to play this turn. So both yours and your opponent's cards.
I love this card.
If you can pay through it, it makes defense reactions cost more, which is a big deal. It's probably also good against things like Illusionist or cards, opponents that play on your turn.
Yeah.
But if you play this and then you like don't have more cards in hand, then you can't like pitch and play another card. That's kind of shitty.
Yeah, it is just a 0 for 4 go again.
Yeah.
Like,
but the go again doesn't matter if you can't do anything with it. I think it's a B because it actually has a lot of sideboard application against things like Icelander. Yeah.
I love it.
Tough as a rock. Blue, 3 cost, revered brute action attack with star attack value. If you have less life than each other hero, this card's base attack is 6. Otherwise, it's 0. Okay, so it's a blue 6 for Tough Nut, as long as you're lower, which gives him 9 blue 6s in CC and 4 in Sage.
This is pretty good.
This is an A tier card, right?
Tough Nut, yeah. This is A. I don't like it, but
I hate it.
But, yeah.
Energy of the Audience. Yellow, 3 cost, 6 power. Revered Guardian action, so for Pleiades. If you have less life than each other hero, it gets +1 for each aura of suspense you control.
This is B. This is really cool.
It's kind of mid though, right? This is just like... This is an underrate attack that sometimes gets over, but it's still vanilla.
Yeah, this can be 2-card 9, which is cool, with all the blue auras that cost 0.
Yeah, but you have to have them on the board, which is not really a 2-card 9, is it?
No, not really. But
I think this is D, actually.
Oh, I'm going to stick with B.
I think it's bad. Comeback kicks. Revered equipment legs, 1 block, battle worn. Whenever the crowd cheers you, if you have less life than each other hero, you can destroy it and get an action point. So you have to meet 2 conditions, but getting a free action point is good, and blocking 1 battle worn is also good. So it's probably a B. Could even be an A, really.
I think it's a C because we've got better Guardian legs and better... Oh no, the Brute doesn't really have better legs.
Well, the thing is, like, Tough Nut doesn't discard 6s, so a lot of the legs don't work for him.
Yeah.
No, I think the Pleiades can play this as well.
Nut. I think Pleiades is going to play the other Temper 2 legs.
Yeah, but she needs to make Seismic Surges. She's not going to do that. Oh, but she plays auras and can pay with Magmatic Carapace.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
It's C.
Emboldened by the crowd. 3 cost revered defense reaction. blocks for 6. So it's a 2-card block 6 reaction. If you've been cheered this turn, it costs 3 less to play.
Gross.
That is gross. That is an A tier card.
Yeah,
So
that sucks.
if you can cheer, it's 0 for 6.
Yep. And both Tough Nut and Pleiades have a way to be cheated instant speed.
Yeah, this is going to make the Fatigue Pleiades deck even better.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Hulk Up. 4 cost revered attack action. It attacks for 8. If you have less life than each other hero, it costs 1 less to play. But even then, it's a 2-card 8, which is probably good enough for Sage, and not good enough for anything else.
No. There's also a 2-block.
Yeah. I think this is like a C, maybe even veering into D.
Yeah.
Stadium Security. 3 costs 7. Well, it's a revered attack. While this is in your arsenal, if you controlled a toughness token this turn, it gets ambush. Sure. So
Love the flavor for it, but
yeah, this is good, right? In like blue and yellow, you can.
Oh, actually, it's a very good blue arsenal. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great blue arsenal. It's a good blue, yellow one because it's got 6 power.
Yep.
And this is pretty much what Tough Nut's entire deck is made of. Is like this kind of shitty cards, and if you can put them in arsenal, that's better.
Also, the guy, love him.
Love that guy.
The dead helmet is awesome.
That's probably like a B tier card.
Yeah, I like it's B.
Chains of Brutality. Oh, this is a reviled brute action. 0 cost, 2 attack. If this has 6 or more power, it gets go again. And on hit of a hero, the next attack action card you play this turn has base power 6.
A tier for RKO. This is really good, right?
That is quite revolutionary. It's definitely an A tier card.
That's really good.
Hold
on? Oh. How much does Big Bully cost to play?
2.
2. So if you have a Vigor, you can.
No, you can play this 4 cost into KO and then Big Bully afterwards. It works off a 4-card hand.
That's and it swings for what?
6 18? And then 12.
12.
Yeah,
18.
It's good.
Yeah, very good.
Walk in My Shoes. A 0 cost yellow reviled guardian attack for life. 3 power. If it has greater power than its base, it gets +1. Crush. When this does 4 or more damage to a hero, until the end of their next turn, the base attack and defense of attack action cards is halved. So it gives them the bad part of Life's hero ability.
Yeah, I love that. That's really cool.
This is good. This is a B tier card for sure.
This is B. This is sick.
Line Crossers. Reviled Equipment Arms. Blade Break 1. If you have the same life as a hero, it also counts as you having more life than them and having less life than you. Okay. So you keep this for as long as you can, and it says that same life total means that you are higher as by checking.
Reviled works.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is really cool.
I love
this.
Good.
It's B for me.
I feel like you'd have a better shot at keeping your life total high if you ran better arm equipment.
Yes.
But in life specifically, all equipment that blocks 2 sucks. So this is probably the best 1 block anyway.
A B just for options in arms, and I think Life is going to play it.
I think it's a B because Life plays it, not because RKO does.
Yeah.
Snarky Prick. 0 cost, 1 attack, reviled action. When this attacks a hero, look at the top card of their deck. If it's red, destroy it, and this gets +4. Yeah. So you side this in against like Draconic heroes or aggro heroes, and it's just like a 0 for 5. In RKO, you can turn it into a 10.
Yep.
Seems good. B2.
Yeah, the B2. Easy.
Insult to Injury. 0 cost, 3 attack. It's a reviled attack. When this attacks a hero, if you have more life than them, this gets go again.
Good card.
Sure.
C tier though, I think.
Yeah, I don't think either Reviled hero is interested in getting Go again very often.
Not
So
for a 0 for 3. Or
yeah,
0 for 2 in Lyle's case.
yeah, it's definitely like a yeah. I think that this
It's more
best
mid.
use case here is that it can be used to clear allies, which makes it like a C tier card.
Yeah.
Bad Breath. Zero cost reviled action. Intimidate target hero. The next time you hit anything this turn, even allies, you get 3 might tokens.
This
That's
is
good.
great. Yeah.
It seems
This is very good.
like a Lyeth card. Like you kind of roll it
Yeah.
forward, which is what he does. So
It's a
probably a
very good
B
life.
tier.
At a common too. This is B.
All right, then we've got some legendaries.
Oh,
Merkier Helm, generic equipment head, blocks 1. If you control a gold, it gets +1. It has temper, so that's really, really strong. Action, pay
oh.
2, destroy this. The next time you would draw a card from a gold, instead draw 2. Yeah.
Okay, this is a really good gravy card, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much always a temper 2 helmet and gravy.
It's also a temper
And
2 in Victor, right? Because you have the shield that counts as a gold.
in CC, yes. Does
Yeah. Oh,
Victor
it's
like
Victor.
his helmet? I think
You
he just
run,
runs Providence, right? So this is good.
yeah.
Yeah, this
And
seems good.
you would draw a card from a gold token this turn. Does that count making a gold and drawing a card with Victor?
No, because he draws the card.
Okay.
Yeah, I think as a temper 2 equipment in those decks, it's very strong.
Yeah.
Missing an extra ability, because I don't think the ability is very strong.
Yeah.
So I think that this is probably like a B tier card, especially in
Mhm.
Sage.
I
And
agree.
it could see play in CC, but probably not.
Probably not.
Burnished Bunker Plate. Generic equipment chest, 0 block. Defense reaction. Destroy this. You can add an attack action from your arsenal as a defending card.
This is Bunkerbeard on a chest.
This is Bunkerbeard on a chest, and Bunkerbeard is famously mid as fuck. So
yeah. But also it's got the same head as Bunkerbeard with the beard. Love that.
D tier.
Great art. D tier.
Unyielding Grip is a 0 cost arm. It's generic. If you have no cards in your hand, it gets +3 and it has Blade Break. This is a really strong card.
This is a B.
This is a B tier. For any deck that isn't sad, like taking turns off, this is really strong.
Seems very good in Guardian, especially. If you're going to block over the whole hand and they keep going, you can give them a 3-block too as well.
Seems good in Tough Nut, even in CC, maybe. Probably not, because he's got legendary equipment. Unflinching Foothold, generic equipment leg. It Battle Warns 1. Instant destroy this. Target attack loses and can't gain dominate.
I don't like this. It's good, but
is it?
It's a great sideboard for Guardians.
Is it? Because you could just run legs that block.
Yeah, but on Guardians who roll their dominate, like Valdar, this is pretty disgusting.
I think this is maybe good against Azalea and crap everywhere else, which means I'm going to give it a D tier.
Azalea. I reckon this is a C tier.
No. No way.
We
got more generic cards. Clearwater Elixir. Yep. Generic action. 1 cost. Your next attack gets +3. You may destroy a blood rot you control. If you do, gain a life.
Where's the frailty one?
Okay, so there's one for inertia, there's one for frailty. So these are 1 for +3s that clear you of a disease.
Oh, what is that next card? Ransack and Raise?
We're not there yet.
Oh, sorry, I'm reading it.
D tier.
D tier.
No,
yep.
D tier.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, I think you said B. Ransack and Raise. Generic action, it costs X, and it's blue. Destroy target landmark with cost X, create X gold tokens. This is like an F tier card.
Yeah, but it's funny. I like it.
Yeah.
Sideboard for Prism against the library, I guess?
Yes, that is currently the only use case that I would imagine is playable.
Yeah. F tier. This card sucks.
Destructive Tendencies. Hey, it's the Gorilla. What the hell?
Yeah, S tier for the art.
0 cost blue generic instant. Choose one or both. Remove all counters from an item token. Remove all counters from an aura token.
This is a good card.
Why did they put mech stuff on the generic card that only fucks up with mech?
Aura tokens. It gets rid of Guardian auras.
No, but only tokens. What tokens can you think of
Oh
that have counters on them?
no, you're so right. No, yeah, this is just a hate mech card.
This just kills items, specifically token ones, which means just hyperdrivers.
Yeah,
F tier.
F tier.
It's good future proofing, but currently it's F tier.
Yeah.
Pilfer the Tomb. Blue. 0 cost. Generic instant. Choose one or both. Banish an instant from opposing hero's graveyard. Banish a yellow card from opposing hero's graveyard. Sure, this is gravy hate.
Yeah, this is D.
It's also...
It's an instant, which means when they go to target their allies in the graveyard, you can...
Yeah, you can snipe them. Yeah.
This is D. This
is an F tier for right now, I think.
Oh, I think it's D. It's good for Guardian, honestly. Like, you probably put this in a sideboard for gravy, right?
I think we have enough other good tools from this set.
Only Ice Guardian has enough good tools for...
That's all you play.
Yeah, that's true.
Shadow Sorcery. Blue, 0 cost, generic instant. Choose one or both. I really like the whole structure, though. Destroy an aura permanent with sigil in its name. Prevent the next one arcane damage that would be dealt to target hero this turn. Yeah. I mean, it's goodbye a sigil and 1 value, so it's actually up to 4 value. The downside is that all the sigils do something when they leave, so it also triggers them.
D. I don't think it's F.
I think it's D.
One I think almost playable.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Drag Down. A 0 cost defense reaction, generic. It blocks 0, but when it defends an attack, the attack gets -3.
I like this a lot.
This is a 0 for 3 reaction, except that it takes away greater power than base effects.
This is like opposite Shred in a way.
Yeah. Actually, you know what you can do with this? You can block with this, give your opponent's card -3, and then block with the Riptide Trap. Because it has lower power than base, they discard a card.
That's pretty funny. Riptide card?
Maybe in Sage. For like full trap Riptide.
Yeah.
Alright, that is all the cards, finally. That took a million years.
But now we have to get the S tier.
Oh, the S tier. I know what I'm voting for.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. Deep Recesses.
I vote for Deep Recesses of Existence, the Vincent card.
Yeah. Can we go to the Ice Guardian card, please? That's obviously my vote.
This one?
Monolith. Yeah, Monolith of Gossi.
You like that more than the channel?
I think so, because without the Monolith, channel doesn't do a whole lot.
I think it's the other way around. Like, there's nothing to freeze things. This is the card that freezes things. There are also more... There's another ice... A few ice cards.
That's true. Alright. You
like Monolith?
I like Monolith a lot. The art is really cool.
It is.
Yeah. I'm going with Monolith. Okay. I think, obviously without the other card it doesn't work, but because it has the card, it's so cool.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, that has been this episode of the podcast. We do not have time to do anything else. It has been 2.5 hours nearly.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness indeed. I hope that you have enjoyed, viewers. If you would like to watch other Vincent content, especially I'm going to be talking about the new Vincent cards in more detail, you can look at my channel, which this is on, so you're in the right place. You can also join the Iron Maiden Discord in the link in the description below, where we can talk about Vincent, but also other things. You're always welcome to talk about whatever. And I have a Metafy account, where you can buy coaching sessions from me, and also guides. I've just put up a 3rd Vincent guide. This one is 6,500 words long, and it has a tool in it that lets you simulate hands, and it draws 1 million hands per test. Literally 1 million games, actually. So it's 7 million, which I think is funny. So if you'd like to look into that, you can go to my Metafy, which will also be linked in the description below. Nothing to plug yet, Leo?
Not yet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, listeners. I'm sorry.
All right.
eventually.
Well, with that, good luck, good games, good night.
Good night.